Hello, and welcome back to another Tales of Vardin on To Be Diced on a Thursday, if you're in the US. We'll get kicked off this evening with a reintroduction to our players who we have playing with us tonight, because that can always fluctuate and change. So if you'd like us, like to start us off, Grendel, with our introductions.
Sounds like Tater might have gotten Tarzan.
Tarzan snack.
He's facing his own boss right now.
Yep. Boss music.
Okay. Hello, my name is Taylor, also known as Nerdy Pinup Girl on most social media platforms, mainly active on TikTok and Instagram. I also just currently got a Blue Sky. I'm going to try to stay active on that, so follow me on there too. If you like D&D, special effects makeup, cosplay, smashable monsters, nerdy shit, you should totally give me a follow. Today I am playing the wonderful 7-foot-tall green muscle mommy, Grendel Fialova, who was raised by halflings and is just trying to get her goth tiefling girlfriend back from the evil BBEG Mr. Balls. And she's trying her best. That's all I can say.
Hey, oh no, I'm muted. Hi, I'm Daddy Tarzan. I've been dealing with a garbage disposal problem this whole fucking week, and just tried to wash my dishes today, and my dishwasher backfired on me because I forgot to pull out the drain plug out of the fucking dishwasher, the garbage disposal, because I didn't know that they had a fucking plug in it. So that's why I was screaming to myself because I was downstairs just looking at the manual. It's like, oh, so that's why I can't wash my dishes right now. That being said, Google or YouTube your own process of replacing mechanical parts for your home, so you're more knowledgeable. You know, self growth. I urge you to learn how to take care of your own home. This is a process. It's a pain in the ass. It'll drive you insane, like I am right now, which is perfect for William right now. That being said, I play William, a psychotic piece of shit fighter pirate who has to contend with a demon inside of his head. And he's not a demon, but he's an entity inside the head of William who grants him some of his powers.
Smash.
Yeah, not a warlock officially yet, but yeah. Plans.
On to you, Dia.
Hey guys, I'm Dia, also known as DFL.cos on all social media. I'm most active on TikTok, but I also post on Instagram, and those are my two main forms of social media. I mostly base myself on lots of OCs, but more recently getting into Greek mythology cosplays. On Instagram, I've recently posted some Genshin content and some One Piece content, so check that out. I play our runt of a half-orc, that is Xenia, our Beastmaster Ranger, who stands at a total of 5'6" in comparison to Grendel's 7 foot,
7 feet tall.
Mommy.
7'4" in heels.
So he's also a resident Pokemon master because all of his summons are some variation of monster, aberration, what have you. Anything from as small as a chipmunk to as big as his gorilla. Yeah.
Lovely. Last but not
His
least.
Hello, I am Samite. I play Emrys, the rogue sorcerer, and I have a headache like nobody's business.
Drink water.
Yep.
Take a Panadol.
Yeah, you can find me everywhere. I don't post a lot. Anything I post is like fun D&D ideas I figure out, or I've posted recently some clips from this show.
We got a lot of clips. We got a lot of clips that we need to catch up on.
Yeah. As far as this week's slate, do we have Edge of the Empire there, Tarzan?
Not next week. Next week is Tuesday is Thanksgiving, so there's no Star Wars Edge of the Empire next week. However, the rest of the week is continuing as usual. Michael St. Gregory, the producer of 2B Dice Adventures, is currently working on the Valley of Endless War right now. We'll have that rolled out here soon, hopefully in the next 2 to 3 weeks. Once we have the format completed for our actual play, we'll announce a hard launch date for you guys. I'll be better about my announcement videos. I just forgot to do it this week because I'm late. I've been dealing with my fucking sink.
Stuff like that takes up so much time and just takes all your focus and puts it in one place.
I
So
bought
Valley,
so many pieces, and I've lost my sanity.
yeah, 96 trips to the hardware store, and you're not even done. I get it. Replace the dishwasher, replace the refrigerator, fix the
Yeah.
garbage disposal. Yeah,
Duct tape.
Yeah.
lots of stuff. So Valley of Endless War is coming up, still to be determined as far as a date. And next Thursday, there will not be Tales of Vardin. We'll be taking a week off of that because of the holidays. I'll be traveling, won't be available, and I have a show right after that Thursday. So it's all, that whole weekend is shot for me. But yeah,
So no shows next week at all.
it's gonna be
Okay.
dry week. Everybody, just hold on for the next week. The first week of December.
Good to know.
Yeah,
I was holding out. I was holding out hope next week. I was like, all right, there's no Star Wars, but at least there'll be Tales of Vardin. Nope,
Right.
there's no Tales of Vardin either.
No Tales of Vardin.
I
I'll be
believe
trying.
I
Now,
have
if
a show.
somebody wants to run a one shot in that slot or something like that, feel free. But that'll be determined again at a later
I
time.
got you. No,
Yeah.
I really don't.
Oh darn. But yeah. So that's all of our announcements for this evening. Now it's time to find out what's going to happen to our party upon entering the Tower of Divination. We'll see you on the other side. When we left off last time, the party had just met with the ancient dragon of knowledge known as Minduran, who will help them gain entrance to their next leg of the journey, a crashed portion of the library of Melsen Shear, known as the Tower of Divination. As they enter, they see a large chamber with high ceilings. As your footsteps echo, the smell of damp earth surrounds you. Candelabra and braziers begin to alight all around this cavernous room with each step. These lights reveal twisting branch-like alabaster pillars all around the room, each one intertwined with elegant gold and silver inlay as they taper gracefully to a point the higher they go, eventually melding with smooth carved stone, barely visible from your place on the ground. Around the room, where the walls have crumbled some, you see faint light coming from the other side of intricate wrought iron filigree, just past the cement and stucco. And in the distance, sound of gently falling water. To the direct opposite side of this room from where you entered is a split staircase, both of them leading up to a heavy metal door. The floor is covered with dust and debris, and at the far end, this heavy metal door is a bronze double door bearing the image of a serpentine dragon, locked and sealed, and blocks your way forward. How would you like to progress?
Emrys, This door is locked. Can you do something about that?
May I have a look?
So you have crossed. You have crossed the room at this point.
It sounds like it.
Okay.
Sure.
As you begin to descend the stairs onto the main circular floor, who's stepping on the floor first?
Xenia was able to tell me that the door was locked, so
Yeah,
There you go.
probably Xenia.
Xenia, as you set your foot down on this dust-covered floor, the small pieces of stone and maybe larger ones as well begin to crumble and turn into sand as they spread out on the floor. Your first step sends out a ripple. This sand-like dust begins to meld with the floor, and the floor is left as a complete sea of glass made of obsidian.
The way this room is it circular in any form, or is it just?
It is, yes.
Is this obsidian mirror floor, to me, very specifically similar to the one we saw on the island near the start of our journey? I can't recall the name, but it was where we met the old lady, and we were trapped there for some time.
Turtle Dragon Island?
Dragon Turtle Island.
Yeah. It's not similar in the way that that obsidian floor was kind of piled and melded together because of the lava drake that she had that was making its bed that way.
Okay.
This seems like a very polished floor.
Emrys sees a mirrored floor, and he does the obvious. He looks directly up. What's on the ceiling?
The ceiling, you see the pillars on the side that basically meld into that. There isn't anything up there except the ceilings and dark past the light.
The dragon depicted, does that bear any resemblance to Mindran?
It bears resemblance to your coin. So yes.
Ooh, where is the head of this dragon pointed? And is it replicated in the mirror of the floor? More specifically.
Yeah. So the head of the dragon is the body serpentines around the door, and it is on the left-hand side facing it. Its eyes, as you move around the cavern, seems to follow you. But as you look at the reflection in the floor, it does seem to hold its gaze on a specific point.
Okay. And where is this gaze fixated upon?
Right in the middle.
Can Emrys walk toward the center of the mirrored portion? And it's just gonna attempt to mold earth and kick up dust in the area as he goes 5 feet, every 5 feet, just as he goes toward the center.
Mold Earth is a cantrip, correct?
It is.
Okay.
Requires no words either.
Perfect. Does it matter what the material is made out of?
It must be dirt or stone. So if there's no dirt or stone left after the obsidian is made, doesn't work.
Okay.
Basically, I'm trying to take
Dust.
any dust in this room and then move it
Yeah.
about so that I can see anything that might be there that it's not able to be seen.
Yeah. As Xenia stepped on it, all of the dust has kind of settled and sunken in, melded with this floor that is now just completely clear. You do, however, get from that there is something beneath it. You grab hold of something, but it doesn't come through. And as you feel that sensation of connection with something, all of the light in this room snuffs out.
Anyone you fuckers mind making light? I can't see in the dark.
I think I might have done that, actually.
Mind unfucking the situation, mate?
I don't really have anything to make light.
I will light a torch.
William will as well.
Actually, I think Grendel has something with her shield that actually might be. I need to make sure I use a charge. Because if it does, then
yeah, William would probably advise against it. But
your shield is changed, I think.
That's too. No. William strikes up his torch. The coin catching his attention, he's going to follow it to the specific point. When it starts deviating from staring at him to looking past him, as if he walked past the point of origin, that's when he starts...
Okay. How far does the torch's light go?
10 feet of bright light, and I believe 20 feet of dim light.
Okay.
I have dark vision. This is just for William. I'm being nice.
Grendel also has dark
Same.
vision, and it will. I can only do it once per day, so I'm going to save that for emergencies.
Oh, fuck all y'all.
Didn't Xenia light a torch? Like Grendel will offer to hold William's hand.
Yeah. So Xenia lights a torch. William lights a torch as well.
I'm just gonna kind of do a lightning lure.
Ooh,
and kind of
smash.
Hold it between his hands.
Ooh, like string tricks.
No. Should light like a 5-foot square.
So Emrys, you see your reflection. Xenia, you also see your reflection. You saw it with dark vision, but it's much clearer now. William, you also see your reflection. The torchlight, however, does not reach the door from where you're at if you're standing in the middle.
So
this
40
is
feet.
150-foot cavern.
Okay.
Either way, 150-foot
Specifically, the torch provides 20-foot radius of dim light and then 20 feet additional, 20 feet light, 20-foot radius of bright light and then additional 20 feet of dim light. So I should be able to see around 40 feet of myself right now.
Yeah.
That being said,
there's not enough light to reflect off of the dragon door to reflect onto the...
Granted, William's not necessarily focused on the door. He's more the fact that the coin has garnered some type of reaction. He's more focused on that in this moment, and he continues to use that as a point of reference and guide himself into a position. The moment that the coin either seems to be locked specifically on him, or a specific position on the floor, he's going to look in that general area and see if there's anything that requires some type of physical interaction, or just remain in place and then pass the coin on to somebody else.
You walk around. You fixate on one point. You lower your torch, and there's something standing next to you in your reflection.
Humanoid in appearance, or just a broken shadow?
Yep, a humanoid in appearance.
As I look to the direction physically, is there anything there?
Kind of looks like a statue of some sort.
Is this what appears in the reflection, or is that what I see physically?
That's what you see physically in the reflection.
So there's something reflecting in this a statue that I see. Seeing the statue, is there anything that resembles a slot, resembling the coin in my possession, or
Doesn't appear so.
what about a slot that resembles the shape of a piece of the paragons, one of the paragons?
Am I paying attention to William at the moment?
Sure, if you'd like to be.
What do you see?
The coin is directing me to this thing.
What thing?
Statue. I don't know why. But
When you reach out, do you feel it? Or is it on the other side of the glass?
is the statue there physically in front of me?
It is not. It is only a reflection.
So as I reach out to it,
There's an
It's
empty
not there.
space in front of you, yes.
I'm going to walk over to William. Do I see the statue?
Yeah. Inside that light.
I'm going to attempt to move it underneath the glass with mold earth.
smash.
As you look closer, this seems to be an armored statue with a large greatsword. You attempt to mold earth, and the only thing that moves is the upper half of the sword. Before
Moving
it
on,
returns.
Own or...
You seem to be moving it, yes.
So in what way did it raise? What way is the sword sitting, and what way did it move?
So if it's sitting upside down
Mhm.
and it's going the other direction, casting that and trying to move it moves it from side to side. It just kind of moves it over, and then it kind of sifts back into sand and moves back to that area.
Hmm.
Spilled my rum.
I don't know. What do you think?
I don't think anything. I just spilled my rum and now I'm sad.
Very William thing to say.
Why is the rum gone?
Because he keeps
Still there. Seeing that, William's going to start traversing around the chamber to see if he can spot any more statues that don't physically appear but appear in the reflection.
Is the statue that is underneath me right now, is it in the center of the room, or does it need to be shifted to go to the center?
This one is in the center of the room.
Mm.
And as William moves around, does he spot any more statues?
It takes a few minutes. You're moving slowly, your boots clacking and echoing on this floor, and you spot another one. And another. and another, and another, and another, and another, and another.
Oh shit! Fuck! So I gotta discern what statues I need to move.
This one is holding a great sword. William, the ones that you're spotting, are they holding anything else?
That's a good question. What are all these statues holding?
4 of them are holding great swords, and the other 4 are holding these long maces with just elongated
Whales?
heads. Yeah, sort of like that, just without the chain in between.
I got 4 great swords and 4 flails. Anything that you've learned amongst our travels that indicates the significance of these weapons?
Well, I know you can hit people with them.
Does it seem to match a dragon chess set in any way?
Four swords, 4 flails. Perhaps the knights and the rooks, but there would only be 2. It wouldn't be dragon chess.
This is a piece of Mindarin's domain, correct?
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
What does Mindarin represent? Knowledge?
Knowledge and magic, I would say. So,
Is there any sorry, remind me, was there any diagrams or like runes on the walls at all?
Let's see. Do I have that in here?
Zinnia, what do your orc eyes see?
And while
Very
you're,
figured out.
while you're finding that, Chris, can I do my favorite roll, which is a history check, and see if Grendel remembers anything in particular when it comes to Mindaran and meeting him for the first time in his
Bring
library?
out that big ass brain and help us.
Okay, yeah.
What is Grendel's history?
We need you to remember the exact clothing he was wearing at that time when he told you.
Okay, that's a flat 17.
17th, that's good. First time you met Mindran, the first thing you saw when you all stepped through the ethereal gateway, first thing you saw was darkness. You heard a large gong, and before you was a spectral blue dragon, phasing in and out of time, becoming invisible, visible, before he reverted to his human form that was a little bit more stable. Resembling something invisible to an extent.
What do you mean by that exactly?
Knowledge is there. It exists until you can reveal the truth of it. Somehow.
Everyone has access to it.
Grendel kind of sits there for a moment.
Mindoran, he is known for his knowledge, but I feel that for knowledge to be something, I'm not very smart about these things, but time? Finding knowledge I know takes time. I remember him talking about how
And also, I will also say she does remember going through the books and everything like that. And she'll kind of sit there and just
we were brought through all these different types of times and places and things, and
Was this similar in any shape or form to those prior uh, adventures?
pardon?
Is this familiar in any shape or form to those prior adventures?
Does Grendel like remember seeing any armor or anything like that as like they are describing?
Yes. So in some of the halls that Mindran was taking you through, there were sets of armor that were very similar to these.
I will say, like, I've only seen them in his quarters when we were walking through his library.
Hmm.
I don't know if they really had any specific significance, but they obviously do. If there's 4 of them, isn't that usually like 4 corners of a room or something?
Was there a certain command that needed to be executed before entering Mindran's domain
I
that you can recall?
I don't really remember. It was kind of just darkness, and then Mindaran showed up as this big giant blue dragon, and then but he kind of it seemed like he was shifting a lot and changing, and then he ended up going to his human form because apparently he was weak due to the fact that the library was falling apart.
Alright.
because it was using its
William, flip the coin.
Say again.
Flip the coin.
Being that was their access prior to getting into this domain, he'll listen to Zenya and flip the coin again.
Zenya's wondering if that shifts anything in the room at all.
Hmm.
Mm.
While that's happening, Emerson is going to walk up to the other opposite door and just have a look at it.
This answers both Zenya's and Emers's question as far as runes or anything along those lines. As you investigate this door, it states in Primordial, which is a Primordial Draconic, so you'd both be able to read it. It says the way forward is hidden in the hands of the Guardians. Find them, and knowledge will find you.
Okay, so we need the swords and the mauls. I checked this door. Are there any recesses by which those weapons specifically would fit, or are there any recesses on the floor around it? Is there an obvious doorknob to this door?
There is not an obvious doorknob to this door. It is locked and sealed. There is no seam, no recess, no coin slot, anything. However, around the room, that's so sweet. Around the room are 8 recesses in the wall. Little, what you'd find in like a Catholic church, little niches in the wall, all the way around the room. In between each one of the pillars, there is a space for that are all empty.
Emerson's going to go down to the glass. He's going to find a statue, and he's going to reach down toward the glass and mold earth and try and stick his hand through the glass.
Interesting.
Trying to grab one of the weapons.
Your fingertips begin to traverse this glass. It begins to ripple. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Super good at those. Got this. 16.
16. Okay. So you'll only take 3 points of force damage as you are forced back out.
That didn't work.
Are you okay, Amaris?
I was just trying something. Didn't work out. Can I try and mold earth and get... Because since the weapon moved before, can I mold earth the weapon and attempt to get it to come up through the glass?
Go ahead. Make a strength check for me.
Strength!
And another Constitution save.
Sure. Strength is 11. Constitution save is 7.
You feel connection.
Sorry, quickly.
Yeah,
how
go
many did I take before?
3.
3? 3.
Mhm.
Gotcha. Let's do it.
You feel a hilt. And not something like your rapier or even a long sword, even a great sword. This encompasses your whole hand and still continues. But you make contact, and as you pull, something gives, and you have the hilt in your hand after taking 5 points of force damage. And moments later, the grip that you have on this hilt begins to wither because it is beginning to turn to ash and sand in your hand and fall back onto the ground. And within a blink of an eye, melds back in. And if you're looking at this statue, it reforms in its hand.
Damn.
What if we ask them nicely?
Will you share your knowledge with me? And I ask in primordial.
Smash. Secrets.
No, it's we're dealing with
The whole chamber begins to reverberate and shake. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Daniel's just walking the perimeter. He's not looking so much at the hands of these statues as what might be on the armor or the helmet, something hidden in plain sight. And since he's looking at them, when the room begins to move, do the statues as well?
I'm sorry, that last part, what was it?
When the room begins to shake, does the statues move at all?
Hmm. The statues do not move as this happens. Some small rocks and dust falls from above, and you notice that as it hits the clear obsidian floor, the smooth obsidian floor, it also begins to turn to dust and meld with everything.
I don't like puzzles.
Is there anything else in their hands aside from a weapon? No?
No, these are two-handed, and they are this way, and they are kneeling with them.
Do they have
So-
any insignias, embellishments on their armor at all? Or like the statues at all, if they bear any notable markings?
Yeah. So as you investigate and you look a little closer, even though they are upside down, you can't really get a good angle on them. But you do notice a partial insignia on the breastplate that is the same as the door.
I relay that to the group.
Hmm. So the room shook when I spoke primordial to the statue, but maybe I didn't say the right thing.
So as the room begins to subside, you hear a whisper. I am always present, yet cannot be seen. I lie in the shadows, quiet and keen. Strike with light, and I'll reveal secrets and truths that Chime tried to seal.
Does everybody hear this?
Mm-hmm. It just
And
echoes through
And
the
it's in
cavern.
common, correct?
It is in primordial once again.
What is he saying?
Emerson repeats it.
Upon listening to that, Grendel is going to take out her lantern of seeing, and she is going to light it.
Huge!
Where are you standing?
Lantern of revealing.
Yeah, lantern of revealing. That's what it is. She'd probably be standing by Emrys or Xenia,
Okay.
considering Emrys is trying to get the sword out of the statues.
Sword.
Sword.
As you light it, you're standing next to. Go ahead and pick one. Emrys or Xenia. We can do heads or tails. I don't care.
Heads.
Heads is Emrys.
Yes.
Okay. Tails, you're standing next to Xenia. And as you bring it out and light it, this pale glow comes from your lantern. And a spectral version of this statue begins to form on your side of the obsidian. However, one is facing that way, and one is facing this way.
Can I try to move him at all?
As you reach forward, your hand goes straight through, just like a ghost would.
Randall, can you try to move it at all?
Grendel's gonna walk over and she will attempt to move it.
Touch it. Same thing happens. Your hand goes through. And Emrys and William, you see this spectral version of this armored knight.
Wait,
this
Grendel.
defender.
Yeah, yes, Emrys?
All right. I'm going to go and stand about where they are pointing
Mm-hmm.
in the room.
Okay.
And I say, Grendel,
Mhm.
take your lantern and swing it about the glass.
Like this?
No. Slowly in an arc.
Oh, okay. All right. Like I'm stirring soup. All right.
Right.
As you move it one direction, the spectral version begins to turn with it, moving back and forth and back and forth.
Does it look like a clock?
So
If one was looking at it straight from the top, it probably would with the arms, but you are seeing this thing rotate this way.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will say Grendel will also be looking at her buckler to see if there's any reactions of any sort.
come stand
No
over here
reaction
for a
with that,
moment.
Oh, okay. She's gonna doom, 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 doom.
And do the same thing. Shine it.
Doing this counterclockwise, just to let you know if
Mhm.
that makes any difference.
Okay.
Isn't it a pointed lantern? Like
Yeah, it's
yeah,
I believe
it's a
so.
hooded lantern.
Yeah. So you're standing where, Emerus? Where the stone statue beneath is facing? Or
Where the illusions were facing while she had the lantern pointed at them where she was.
Mhm.
So whichever direction that
Okay.
was.
So you are standing where the illusion is pointing, which is away from the other side. As you ask Grendel to come back this way, it's back where it essentially started.
God, this is
Kind of want to scoot us around to the right and have her
Okay.
keep shining the light at them.
Okay. How far do you want to go?
Let's go about a quarter of the way through
Quarter
the
of the
room and see what they do.
As Grendel walks, it follows the light and turns. The whole illusory statue turns with it.
So they are following the light.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any? Never mind. My brain just yeeted whatever I was thinking.
I would like to check the walls for these recesses. Are the recesses different for each type of weapon?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, one has large circular holes,
And the other has slot?
4 of them have that, and the other has a slot for what would appear to be a blade. Yes.
Grendel,
Yeah, yes, Emers, what's up?
I want you to stand behind one of them with a sword and point the light through it at one of these holes with the slot.
Okay. She's gonna position herself where she was told to do. She's gonna aim the lantern and have the beam going over the statue into the slot, as Emrys requested. Like this?
What are you trying to reveal from this or learn from this?
Trying to see if the statue reorientates the sword toward the slot, or if it moves at all.
Okay. And they are Grendel is shining the light
behind the statue,
behind the
behind the
reflection?
illusionary statue. Yeah.
Behind the reflection or behind the spectral one?
Behind the spectral one, and shining the light through the spectral one towards the wall. But does it
is
follow?
impossible. Yeah, it is impossible to get behind this spectral one because every time Grendel moves with the light, it follows it.
I don't think it's doing anything, Emrys.
Has Grendel? Go ahead.
I was wondering, when we were bringing the lantern around, did we start walking towards the door at all? Did you? Did you move towards the door with the lantern? If we're following the light?
That's where Emrys requested for Grendel to go. She would. She's just
So-
trying to be helpful. She is not good with puzzles.
Picking one of the statues, the silhouettes with the sword, and I have Grendel walk to the nearest slotted hole in the wall
Sure.
to that statue, to that silhouette,
Sure.
and then shine the light at that.
As Grendel begins to walk that direction, the reflection of this statue is aligned with the reflection of the statue as you move away. And as they do, the face of the illusory spectral one and the stone one beneath align. And a small tremor occurs,
Oh.
and both disappear. And you hear, and right in front of you is this 15-foot statue that is knelt with the sword before and it begins
guys.
to stand. I need you to roll initiative.
Oh.
Is Tarzan okay?
Tarzan?
I don't know.
Tarzan?
I know he's breathing.
17.
Are you okay, buddy?
He's sleepy.
Been there, done that. Got the t-shirt.
Oh, nose. That's a natural 1 for Emrys.
Oh no.
15 for the first one, and
What's
a
your dex?
17 for the second. So 17 with advantage for Grendel's.
Tarzan. You okay, man?
Please hold, I have something.
17
Hold
for
on, I
Grendel.
think I have something as well. Give me a moment.
Maybe set him backstage for now until he
Yeah, we can do that.
moves.
Good call.
Yeah.
I think I have his number. Give me a minute.
Okay.
Literally anything.
Do you
If
put
I was
that? Do you put that dex on top of your natural one, Emrys?
Sure. Yep. So for a 4.
4. Okay. I mean, somebody could get lower. You never know. All right. Let's see. Hey, you know what? You're on the same initiative as this thing.
Who is?
Emrys is.
Oh, yeah.
Wild.
So, I believe Xenia has more dexterity than Grendel, correct?
+2.
+2. Yep. So it'll be Xenia, Grendel, and then Emrys. And if we can wake our
It
friend.
happened
Otis.
so fast. He just fell asleep so fast. It's crazy.
Yeah. All right. Grendel, you are up. You have this lantern out. And this massive statue has fallen from above to animate.
Oh God. Grendel still has a rage problem. I'm going to flip a coin to see if she's willing to do those. Nope. Spin, doodad. There we go. All right, that's heads. So we're gonna rage. So as bonus action, I would like to rage.
All right.
I think mainly just because this is just like her initial reaction when it comes to going into battle, and this thing popped out of
Oh,
nowhere.
my friend's right over there. I got to do something. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like an adrenaline-induced.
Yeah, I
Right.
just got to hit something.
If you go out of control, Emrys will do the same thing he did last time. He will become the target.
Oh God, I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, so I gotta roll my D100.
Actually,
Mhm.
he'll become the target and kind of like scoot around the dude, and hopefully he becomes the target.
All right, that's a 75.
Okay. Your AC is +2.
Yay.
You deal 1d6 fire to anyone touching you. Your strength is 25. And you go into attack mode once again. However, the closest target to you is this stone statue, as it is between you and Emrys.
I thought I had to roll a D20 for that. Or does she just automatically lose her shit?
That's
yeah.
75. So 1 to 25, you gain the AC and the level, the strength, and then you have to roll a con save for level of exhaustion once your rage ends. So that is 1 through 25, which is a lesser misfire. 25 through, or 26 through 74 is your plus D4, and you're all good to go. You can rage, add fire damage to your attacks. 75 to 100 is the full freak out.
Yay!
So it's 25.
It's only 25%.
Yeah, and then the middle 50% is things as normal.
All right.
However, I need you to roll me a D4 because I'm changing this and I'm giving it like a number of rounds before that dissipates.
D4?
That's
Okay.
just crazy.
That'll be a 2.
2? Okay. So
Does
2
she
rounds.
lose her rage after these rounds? That's the question.
No, I'll say that rage burns off and you kind of go into like the middle bit where it functions as normal. However, your AC will come down to normal and your strength will come down as well.
All right, so y'all see Grendel lose her shit again. As like she just sees this thing suddenly appear, and you just kind of watch as her eyes widen and like panic ensues on her face for a second before it immediately shifts to just absolutely unhinged rage. You watch as she grips her fucking executioner's axe, both hands, and she like takes her stance and just goes in and swings at this thing.
All right, go ahead and
Currently a fucking plus 13 to hit.
go ahead and give me a
Would
That-
we
That
notice?
is a 13 plus 13 for a 26.
Would we notice that she's lost it though? Because she generally screams and attacks things when
Right.
we first go to battle.
I would say by the amount of like fire coming off of her
Fire
at this
coming
point,
off of her.
and maybe if Grendel wants, but I would say like her eyes are like red hot coal at this point. No pupils, just blank,
Just magma.
just running on adrenaline at this point, and
Okay.
fire plane.
And she did use both hands when she attacked, so that will be 1d10 plus 9.
With your axe, it should be a D12.
Oh, the Executioner's battle axe currently says d10 for 2 plus 9 for two-handed.
Yeah, battle axes should be a D12.
Okay, well I will roll a d12 then. That would
I
be 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 points plus what, a d4 of fire damage?
was that one of
Plus
the things
3
that I-
fire damage.
19.
And that will be for her first hit. She is going to again just raise the axe again as she does another fucking battle cry, and she plunges it into the other side of its shoulder. That's a 16 plus 13 for a 28.
Fine. Yeah.
Or 29, I think.
Okay.
That will be another d12. That will
So
be
a battle axe is a D10. A great axe is a D12.
Okay.
so that is 8 plus.
So I'm gonna switch it now to a great axe. Save it, and if you want to delete it and then add it back, it should fix that.
Okay. And that is a plus 4 for fire damage. 8 plus 4.
What was the initial damage? I'm sorry.
So for the first round, or
No,
for the
it's your second attack. It's just
so initial damage was just 8 points of slashing damage plus 4 points of fire damage.
so 12 total. Perfect.
And that will be her her turn. I'm going to try and call Tarzan.
Go ahead. You don't notice this. You're swinging wildly and crazy. Your impacts, you are just hitting, making contact. That's all you really know right now. However, everyone else would see every time she swings at it, it makes contact and it makes a reverberating sound. However, this aura, this outline, as she impacts, just deflects the blows.
Hmm.
When it animated, did we see anything in the chamber, like a glyph, light up at all, or suggest it had been activated?
Good question. Did anything change in the room?
Nothing changed in the room. Go ahead and... So Emerus is behind it, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Go ahead and make me a perception check, Xenia.
God,
It's
you're
23.
terrible at those.
Sorry, what is it? 23?
It's 23, yes. 10 plus 13.
Okay. When it animated, standing full height, moments before Grendel came in and swung, there was a rune, a glyph on the chest of the armor that glowed the same color as the aura around it.
Mm-hmm.
However, that has faded at this point.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll me an Arcana check.
Oh, I was like, I'm not that great, and then it rolls a 19 for a 26. 26.
The symbol that it had glowing before it faded, you caught it. It's the School of Abjuration.
Emrys, I saw an abjuration glyph. I only know that because Goldie would have shown me the schools, otherwise I don't fucking know.
Fuck abjuration. I don't have fuck all for abjuration. Shit.
Is it my turn next?
Yes. You should have gone first. I'm sorry. Yes, go ahead.
No, it's okay. In that case, Xenia is going to try and shoot at where the glyph was, because what he has been told about arcane theory is that usually if you disrupt like a glyph or like a circle, then maybe the spell will break, and usually it does. So he's trying to apply that learned knowledge now.
Okay.
I don't think a 16 to hit.
You pull back and you shoot your arrow, and it splinters across this this stone armor.
Yeah, the 8 definitely doesn't hit either.
You try again, trying to aim for that spot, and every time you hit, it faintly pulses, and the entire aura flashes as well, and then dissipates.
It's in the chest, and Zenya will sort of try to peer around from behind the statue to indicate to Emerus where to, I don't know, attack, do something magic-y. Ooh, yeah.
I believe that makes it Emerson's turn, correct?
I really don't have anything abjuration anymore. I removed it. Can is there any way I could like make an Arcana check to start casting a spell of abjuration but not finish it?
Sure.
So make something of the school, since I have before, but not. Yeah, so like something targeted but not. Yeah, I don't know how that would work, but I'll roll an Arcana check for it anyway.
Yeah.
That
Go ahead.
waste my whole turn on it. 16.
16. What are you wanting to learn by doing this?
If I start up an abjuration school type of magic, does it react?
So that's your whole turn, then?
Yes.
Thematically appropriate. Because as you begin to kind of weave this spell together, hopefully this works somehow. Its head, you just hear this grinding of stone before, and it turns with its great sword above and comes down in your direction, just spins lightning speed.
Oh dear.
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Dexterity saving throw, not even an attack to hit? What is going on? Okay, that's a 19.
19. You are able to dodge out of the way just in time as it comes down and buries itself into the ground, just shaking the whole floor.
So sorry? And I just...
And it and prepares itself for another attack. We're going to go with Xenia, then Grendel, because that's the order there.
Okay.
It's the opposite of abjuration.
I am
Evocation.
going.
Got plenty of that.
I'm going to try. Oh, it's probably going to beat this, but I will try anyways. I'm going to try and cast Entangle to attempt to restrain it. And so Zenio sort of calls for, because there is no natural earth that he can see in this environment, what happens instead is like these inky black vines that look as if they've come from the shadow of the obsidian will begin to try and wrap and restrain the creature.
Smash!
It's a strength 17.
What is the School of Magic for Entangle?
It's Conjuration.
Conjuration. All right. And what does this look like?
So as described, it's like these shadowy vines because then you can't see any like natural for like greenery around him in his immediate environment. So it starts almost looks as if it's cracking up from the obsidian and curling around the creature. He is attempting to restrain it with conjuration magic.
Gotcha.
Unless it passes a 17 strength check, which it probably will. But I tried.
These vines begin to weave themselves and break apart the obsidian as it turns towards your conjuration magic. It just turns its back to it as these vines reach out to entangle it and restrain it. They touch the outside of this aura. All these little pieces and vines make contact for a moment before they begin to turn to stone and dust as they crumble all the way back to you.
Well, shit. That. Oh no, actually, I forgot who did I have with me. I think I had Amaruk with me. So because I only used one action, I will use my bonus action to command Amaruk to attack. And it's nice because his attacks are the same as my shillelagh damage, so I will roll that. 22 to hit. I don't know. Would the tendril sort of have enough reach to try and smack that glyph?
I think it's like a 50-foot reach on those.
Oh, sorry. Let me double check. He's right here. It doesn't say how long they are. Oh, sorry, 40-foot reach. There we go.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, so let's see.
Sorry.
I need Amaruk to make a
22.
charisma saving throw.
Okay. Not 22, sorry, that would only be 19. 18 to hit. Charisma saving throw?
Yep.
This will not end well. Oh no, that's a 4 minus 2. He's too scary to be charismatic and cute. I'm sorry. That's a 2.
Target must succeed on a charisma saving throw or be banished.
Well,
so you see Amaruk
Oh my god. Oh
hit,
my god.
reach around for a moment, grasp this individual. As it goes to hit where you commanded it to, they blink out of existence, vanished.
Where Amok stood is now just a puddle of ink.
Oh, poor baby.
It's fine, I'll call them back. But Zenya's like, I hate puzzles. That is my turn.
Chris, how much did Grendel's
Okay.
AC go up?
By 2.
By
2.
2?
Mm-hmm.
Smash. If it will let me customize. There we go.
So as we progress, you guys are trying to figure this out. Your attacks are either bouncing off or causing other effects as this is happening. However, the presence of this individual has brought about something different. That feeling when you lick a battery?
Yeah.
That kind of taste starts to happen in your mouth. What? No. Don't do it, kids.
I did cum shit as a kid.
Pretty sure I've never had the inclination to lick a battery. No.
There's like this weird metallic taste and like a buzz on your tongue.
Especially a 9-volt.
Yeah. So you begin to taste this otherworldly taste, and the sensation of that, not only on your tongue, but in your hands, in your arms, in your legs. You feel like with enough effort, you could go far beyond what your capabilities are right now. Grendel,
Yes.
it is your turn.
So Grendel is still in her mad woman phase, correct?
Mm-hmm. This
Okay.
is the last round for it.
So considering that she has landed an attack on this fucker, she is going to go and just try to fucking grapple him.
Okay.
So that would be a straight strength, or would that be athletics?
That would be athletics versus athletics.
All right. That is a 17 plus 11 for a 28.
28.
I'm not sure what that means. Go past your limits. Basically, he's saying we can go beyond.
I have the power!
You grapple this individual. You leap onto its back, your arms around its neck. And again, thematically appropriate. Your shield doesn't have a glow anymore. Your blind rage, your eyes clear. Your flames subside. Your rage continues. But you are on this thing. Between you and it, Emerson said you would see this, there's a layer of this glowing aura kind of keeping you just that far away from actually making contact with the stone.
So
it's grappled, you have a bonus action.
grappled and I have a bonus action. Don't I have a second action? Oh wait, I didn't attack, I grappled.
Yeah, you didn't attack
Yeah.
on the first one. Yeah.
So as Grendel comes to fruition and like kind of blinks herself back into reality, seeing this position that she's in, and remembering what was said, how close is she to this guy's fucking sword that he's holding?
Wait, so she attempted to grapple for her first action?
Yeah.
So if she
That is
doesn't
an
attack, okay, then you have a second attack.
Oh.
Thank you.
So but still, how close is she to this thing's sword that it's holding?
You're on its head. It's reared up to take another attack. So you'd be within, like, you would barely be able to get to it, but you can.
Can Grendel? Usually she would go for the head, but remembering what was said, she is going to try and cut off its arm to sever the sword from its body.
Okay.
Executioner battle axe. Let's go. 13 plus 13 for a 26. And a d12. which would be 11 plus 9 for 20 points of damage. And still, I'm guessing no fire damage?
No fire damage.
Okay.
Emrys, help me with this. In an anti-magic field, magical weapons become inert, correct?
Yes.
Do they become mundane at that point? Like, could they break on an attack?
Yes.
Okay. What do you roll for that? Like, is there a specific one, like a
It would be
durability chest?
the hit points of the weapon, whatever you deem that necessary.
Okay, so you did 20 hit points, correct?
Yes.
I need you to roll me a d20.
Oh, God. 4.
4. As your great axe comes down, you make contact, and your what is it called? It is the
Executioner's good axe.
this executioner's great axe, the one that you've had this whole journey, begins to crack and splinter as it bursts.
No! No! Grendel just sits there in shock, and she then just looks at this thing. Fury is raging through her even more as she drops the handle, and for her bonus action, she's going to try and grab for the sword.
Okay.
How would I do that?
Do a contested strength check.
All right. Natural fucking 20, baby! Let's go!
I was gonna say advantage on those two. Yeah.
Well,
Critical 1.
first roll.
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Mm-mm.
No way.
I am taking a picture of this meows. Oh my god. Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, natural 20. Grendel
The sword is your new weapon. You get to keep it.
You can carry a lot, right? Like, how
yeah.
much? What's your carrying capacity?
Well, the thing is, like, she's over encumbered with the cannon, but she doesn't have the cannon on her right now.
Right.
So her capacity is oh, actually, I am unencumbered currently. With everything equipped, so I'm currently unencumbered. I don't know. I'm trying to see how would I know what my capacity is? Oh, my capacity is 328.74 pounds, and I'm currently at 269.74 pounds.
Okay. So when you're encumbered, your speed is halved, correct?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay. Even for you, you are successful. It is reared and ready to go. You let go of the head, kind of use the back to jump off of, grab it, and yank it out of its hands before landing on the ground. You have it, but it is heavy in your hands. This great sword weighs 300 pounds.
Grendel just fucking tightens her grip as she kind of sets her shoulders, and she readies the blade on her shoulder, and she just keeps a wide stance, ready to just fucking attack to the best way that she can. And that will be the end of my turn.
Okay. Emrys.
Seeing that she managed to wrest this sword from it, I was going to do an evocation spell at the abjuration symbol, because they kind of oppose each other in the schools. But now I think I'm gonna go over. I'm gonna slide as I get within 10 feet of Grendel, and I kind of say, Grendel, let go of the sword!
Can I do that as a reaction?
Yeah, I'll give you a free action to drop it.
Grendel will immediately do so. Okay, Emrys! Why?
I'm gonna mold earth. I'm gonna push mold earth past its limits, and I'm going to shove it, the sword, telekinesis style, towards the slot.
Okay.
Teamwork makes dream work, baby. Let's go.
What school of magic is Mold Earth? Transmutation, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And how far can you move Earth?
So, dirt or stone on the target it becomes. You can move loose earth and move it 5 feet away. So this is pushing it pretty far. Basically, taking a large stone object and flinging it.
Okay. How far would you say it would go?
I want to get it in the slot, but if that's not possible, I will get it as far as possible.
You guys are in the middle. Let's see. 150 divided by 2 is 75. So it's 70 feet away.
Definitely not going to make it that far, probably, but like, let's say I'm going for 30 feet.
Okay.
You said Constitution save?
What did you use for Mold Earth? Did you upcast it to like a level 1 spell? Or
Let's do a level 2.
Level 2? Do you have level 2 slots?
I do.
Okay. Yeah, it moves 30 feet in that direction.
Okay.
Anything else?
I'm gonna bonus action disengage and get away from the thing.
Okay.
And head towards it.
As it's standing there, ready for another attack, beginning to try to choose its next target or continue with the target it initially engaged with. As you disengage, it's missing its weapon. It looks towards the direction that you're flinging it, and it goes, "What's that?" And it stops, and begins to crumble to sand and filter into the obsidian as it reforms in its hand. That is its turn. Xenia.
It was a good idea.
It was. Just a little bit closer.
What happened to Grendel's lantern? Did you drop it somewhere?
It's probably still on and
I will
connected
say
to
it's
her.
probably on her hip. If whenever she if she's not using it, she usually has it on her hip.
Yeah, and as she was trying to grapple this individual, it'd be swinging around, and you'd see other spectral kind of all around the room as the light was swinging around. Yeah.
It's a rave going on.
Oh.
Fire dancers decided to quit early.
By any chance, Chris, do you have the excerpt of what the voice said? Would you be able to copy and paste that into our chat so I can have a look at it, please?
Before it showed up, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
With what it said about the Guardians having the key. I need to scrutinize.
Oh, the inscription.
The inscription.
Yeah, I don't have that written down.
Damn.
Yeah.
How'd you do that?
I don't know. It was off the top of the dome. Let's see. What part were you trying to scrutinize? I'll try to remember it.
Oh, how to unlock the door. Something about these statues being the key.
Yeah. The guardians hold the key in their hands.
Yep. Dun, dun, dun. And we've sort of deduced that the weapons, in theory, do they look like either the blade or the shaft of each weapon could theoretically potentially fit into the
Um,
indents in the wall?
the slots would
Yeah.
fit the blades, and
Mhm.
you haven't seen one up close, but the reflection of the ones with the mauls or maces, um, the shaft of it would fit into the rounded holes.
For his turn, Zenya is not going to attack because the other two has that occupied. He would like to use his free interaction with the environment to take the lantern off of Grendel's hip.
Mm-hmm.
And he's essentially, the reaction he's trying to get is to bring one of, not, well, in a way, bring one of the moles forward to see if he can position it so that it might be able to be angled towards where the other indentations are. He's just trying to see what happens if he does. He doesn't see one that has a shield, so this is as good as it's gonna get.
Okay.
Because a mole can smash a blade.
So you're trying to aim this other illusory towards the one that's active right now, trying to attempt it to engage with that one. Okay.
Yes, if it can. Otherwise, I am trying to, depending on what would be easier, if it can engage with a one that's already active, or if it can be angled towards an indentation.
Okay. As you do this, you try to aim it towards the other one. And I flipped a coin for this, so you can blame the coin. Where that individual is at, this other statue locks into place facing that one. And the illusory spectral image disappears, as does the reflection. The chamber shakes once more. And from above, another one. This one with a maul in its hand. And that's where we're going to go to break.
I hate that. That's not.
Hello, welcome back, everybody. Yeah, so welcome to the second half where we've called another Guardian into the mix. Get me a perception check, if you would.
29.
29. Despite the shockwave and the sheer suddenness of it all, you see another glyph. Roll me an Arcana check, please.
I rolled a 17
17?
perception.
Oh, on perception? Then you would see this too. Go ahead and roll me an Arcana check to decipher the
That was only a 9. So
9.
18 plus 5 for
This one eludes you, Xenia, for now. However,
23.
Emerus, this new guardian, just as large, with a maul, evocation. So you have abjuration and evocation on the floor, and it is Xenia's turn. I believe. If you want to do anything as a bonus action, perhaps.
bonus action. No. How large is this room in feet? Just so I know how far away I can move.
Yeah, 150 from one
Okay.
side to the other, and
I'll
both of these are
move.
close to the middle.
I'm going to move 35 feet towards the closest wall.
Okay.
And I've still got the lantern with me.
Okay. As you do, you pass a few others, but you are careful enough to make sure that they're not moving around and clicking together to bring another one in. You move through, kind of shielding the lantern a little bit, maybe here and there. Yeah. Let's see. That would be Grendel. You have a new nemesis on the floor.
Am I still close to this dude with the sword?
Yes, you are.
God damn it. Now I know that the only thing I really have is like my hand axes and my ballista. Grendel is going to attempt to shove this sword guy towards the sword hole.
Okay. Go ahead and make is that a strength check or athletics? Shove.
Athletics.
There you go. Yeah.
Most likely.
Alright.
Advantage?
It's yeah, advantage. Oh, that's much better. Okay, that's a 12 plus an 11 for a 13.
12 plus 11.
12 plus 11
That's
for a
a
13?
23.
23. Yeah, sorry. Taylor can't math. Grendel moment.
You're fine. Meets it, beats it. So shove is what, 5 feet?
I don't know.
Half your movement.
Half my movement. So,
Yeah,
So
that
15
will...
feet?
You can just keep pushing.
Or is it?
I think can't you move 40 feet?
I
Around?
believe it's 30 feet for... Oh,
Okay.
no, 40 feet. So
40
20
feet. So
feet.
20
20
feet
feet.
towards that. So you've now shoved it in the direction of the sword slot. 20 feet towards that. It is now 50 feet from where that slot is. And you are now within 10 feet of this other one that has descended.
Grundle is going to pull out her ballista, and she is going to fire an arrow at the one that she just shoved.
Okay.
I believe it will still be with disadvantage if she's only 20 feet away from it.
Well, you're within 5 feet of it. You went with it.
Oh, I went with it?
So
yeah, you shoved
it
like
with-
you came
Oh,
up and shoved him.
okay.
He put the sword like sideways, and you shoved against that, and he's
Okay.
just getting pushed back. Just
You're a football player pushing one of those fucking.
Okay,
training
okay,
things.
okay. I get it.
Yeah.
I got it. Okay. So with that, she is going to just kind of take her hand axe, flip it in her hand. She's going to attack it, and because she doesn't have her executioner's axe anymore, I am a little sad about that. Sorry, I have to re-up my page because my stats decided to go yeet.
good.
All right, hand axe. All right, that's a 6 plus 11 for a 17.
17. Go ahead and roll some damage.
It'll be 5 plus 7 for 12, and no D-fire damage.
No fire damage, as that has actually you
Dissipated.
moved out of the space. So yeah. So as you grab the sword and move away from it, your fiery rage comes back. You're still in rage. Your fiery rage comes back. So add a D4 to that.
Yay! That'll be 4 points of fire damage. And as her bonus action, she is going to pretty much like maneuver around it. Not like try to disengage or anything like that.
Mhm.
And to where her back is facing the slot. And
Okay.
she is going to sit there and just pound on her chest, just being like, "Ah! I know you want me! Come on, come at me!" And she is going to pretty much just try to urge this thing to attack her.
Okay. Let's see. Emerus. Oh no. The new arrival has a 9 in the initiative. Let's see. See, 5v1. Okay. You're the one making the most noise, Grendel. You're the one jumping up and down and taunting this individual. However, the other one has seen it as well, raises its maw, and brings it down as from the ceiling above you comes a lightning bolt straight down. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
It's a flat 10. Yeah, flat 10 because she has a +0 on her dex for a fucking barbarian.
As it comes down, you are taunting this other one, and they turn, bring their maul up, bring it down, and this lightning bolt directly hits the top of your head, taking 8d6 lightning damage, half as much on a successful save. And that total comes to 30 points of lightning damage.
Grendel just stands there, feels the shock come through her muscles as you see them watch as they tighten up and bulge even more due to the electricity. And she just sits there, just ready for this. You said 30?
30 points, yep.
Delicious.
All right, Emerus.
Shit. Emerson's gonna reach into his bag and pull out a diamond and stick it in his hand. And you watch as he starts circling his hand around the diamond. The diamond circles and energy starts to fill it up. And he says something in Orin, and it sparks to lightning, and he sends it out. Casting Chromatic Orb at 3rd level.
Okay.
Aiming the first one for the evocation one.
Okay. What school of magic is Chromatic Orb?
Evocation.
Evocation. Okay. Do you?
It's a roll.
No. It's a roll. Okay.
That is 10 plus 9, 19.
19. This thing shoots from this diamond. You carve it into this lightning energy. And as you shoot it, it's on the downward strike of this lightning bolt that just came down as it quickly turns and makes contact with it. This aura that has been around this individual dissipates as it takes a knee once again. Still animated. However, this aura seeps down into the obsidian, and you see it, that underside reflection, as it moves fast towards the door. You see that energy hit the door, go all the way around, and then come up on one side as this glyph of evocation is carved and lights on the door.
Okay. So I'm assuming that first one hit.
That one hit, yes.
I'm going to roll the damage for it because a special thing happens if... which it doesn't. Because I don't roll any doubles. If I roll doubles on Chromatic Orb with any of the damage dice, it bounces to another target.
Okay. Very cool.
So, yes. Hopefully that guy is down. That was a 3rd level spell slot. I probably could have just shot bolted him. Oh. Worth it. Worth it.
Okay. It is the Abjuration one's turn as it leaps towards Grendel. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
That was better. That was a 19. But
19. Okay. And you're still raging, correct?
yes, I am.
Okay. Let's see. So you'll take 18 points
All right.
of damage from that. As he comes around and just both hands comes down on you with that attack. That is its turn. It is Xenia's.
How far away was Grendel from me?
You backed up how many feet to the nearest wall?
35 feet?
35 feet. So you are going to move 30 feet.
I wanted to move towards the Abjuration on my turn, by the way.
Okay, perfect. Let's see, you are probably 20 feet past where Grendel is. So, yeah. So you're about 20 feet from Grendel.
As a reaction, since it was my turn next, would I have been able to run towards Grendel as that sword was coming down, stepped in front of her, and cast shield towards the Abjuration?
What school of magic is shield? Abjuration?
Abjuration.
You may.
So as that blade was coming up, when it was within 5 feet ranged where it would hit the shield, that sort of just projects outward. He's hoping that will, one, shield Grendel, and two, mess up its magic glyph.
Okay.
It is the only abjuration spell that I have.
So would that mean I would get hit points back?
Technically, it shields only me, but like
Your
the intent
AC
is that
goes up by 5.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Since Zenya's turn is right after, they're trying to like get in with a reaction, which I'll definitely allow. That's cool.
Yeah.
So you get in front of it. As it comes down, it lands feet first, followed by the sword in an arc. You cast shield, and as you do, the blade stops. And the glow on this individual dissipates as well. Same thing. It kneels, the energy goes through the floor, up to the door, and an abjuration glyph is alight. You now have the evocation and abjuration glyph lit.
Turn the lantern off for a minute.
Where is it?
It's here. I'll like shield it and pass it over to Grendel. Oh,
Grendel
maybe
will
cover it instead of blow it out. Does it need to be charged? Does it need a charge to be lit, or does it just on and off?
I don't believe so. You just light it and
Okay.
yeah.
Blow it out. Yes.
Grendel will open it up and
Anything? Oh, okay. Grendel. No, well, she just used her reaction. Yeah, you guys are on the same initiative, essentially 17s. So you can go ahead and take your turn if you'd like, and we'll give Xenia her turn when he gets back.
So are these things no longer moving?
They are no longer moving. They have taken a knee. They are still animated. And the evocation one that Emerus shot the chromatic orb at is beginning to move and stand up.
The evocation one is the one with the maul, correct?
Correct.
Okay. How far away is that motherfucker from me?
From you, they'd be 10, 15 feet.
10, 15 feet? Okay. And I don't think I can attack him without invoking an opportunity attack. Oof.
Make a...
We didn't
Make
forget
an-
you just
make
saying
an-
that, Daniel.
Make an intelligence check with advantage because William taught you to assess the battlefield and your enemies.
Okay. First one is a 4. Second one is a 17.
Okay.
Plus 0.
You would understand that with the size of these individuals and the size of their swords, that their reach would extend far past what a normal reach would be for another humanoid.
So I wouldn't be invoking an opportunity attack?
That's what you would assess from that roll.
Okay. All right, with that, considering that the one that is on its knees is not moving, I'm debating. Does it look like it's like seared into the ground at all? Like you can't move it, or?
No, it is not connected to the ground. It is just merely taken a knee out of the blow that was connected to it.
Grendel would like to shove the guy with the sword more towards the slot.
Okay. Go ahead and make an athletics check then.
That is an 8 plus 11 for a 19.
You go to move it again, just as before, trying to move it towards the slot. It buries its sword into the obsidian, and you are unable to shove it forward.
Drats. When Grendel is going to take her hand axe and I guess she's gonna go ahead and just attack the one that's kneeling.
Okay.
Is it prone?
It is prone, technically.
Not like that's gonna do anything, because I don't have my executioner's axe anymore! God damn it! Oh, it's a 14 plus 11!
With your hand axe, correct?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
flip out your hand axe. How do you want to do this to this individual?
Oh shit. Okay. You just watch as Grundle just kind of like she just like not really sure what's going on. She just kind of takes her hand axe and she looks at it. She looks at the knight. She looks back at the other one and she goes, "This is what will happen to you." And then she just starts throwing them fucking down. Just you just hear clanking of metal clashing together as like I don't know if this thing falls apart, but like pieces of armor are flailing everywhere. And then like you just see as she's sitting there just
Xenia was going to try and stop Grendel, but I was muted.
Oh no.
I literally said, Grendel, wait.
Too late.
You hit this individual, and with each strike, it begins to crumble a little bit more and a little bit more until all that's left is debris, a lot of dust, and a sword.
Grendel, as a bonus action, would like to take the sword, and would picking up the sword be an action or a bonus action?
Interacting with an object is a free action, actually.
She would like to take the sword. How far is it from the slot?
Let's see, moved. You're still 30 feet, I believe, from the slot.
She will use the rest of her movement speed. Upon seeing Emrys trying to take this sword and put it into the slot, she is going to insert the sword into the slot.
Okay. With dragging the sword, you are encumbered, so you'll be using half movement. So you are still 15 feet from the slot.
Damn it. Okay.
So close.
I'm trying.
Okay, Xenia, you used your reaction on your turn. You still have actions and bonus actions if you'd like to. Sorry, caught you in the middle of eating.
It's okay. There's no visible glyph on the reflection as they are. Well, it's not visible until they're activated. Was that what we saw?
Correct.
Xenia will tell the others, I have more spells. If you'd like to finish this task.
Sorry, what did you say?
Xenia says, I have more spells if you'd like to finish this task. He is asking if you're willing to call on another one.
Let's finish this one and then rest a minute, maybe.
Which one?
The abjuration one is still animated.
The abjuration one is the one that Grendel crumbled.
Oh, right.
The
The
evocation
invocation one is
is the one that has yet to be dealt with.
Is it still actively attacking us?
It is standing up from being prone and is going to do something this next turn.
Okay. Xenia will pull his bow back, but I don't believe a 13 hit. But I will draw back a second arrow.
Okay.
Does an 18 hit?
Where would you like to place these arrows?
In the center of where the glyph was.
Okay. As it stands back up, the glyph is no longer there. The aura that was protecting it is no longer there either, as it has transferred to the door. And you pull back both arrows and find a crack in the stone. As they bury themselves, it begins to crumble just as the other.
Great. And what about now?
Mrs. Okay. Call up the next one. Hopefully it's illusion or transmutation, and I can deal with it easily.
I have divination.
Good.
I have a
Great.
hand axe.
Love that for you.
And transmutation.
And lost my executioner's axe, though.
And
Let's do
conjuration.
just one of them, though. And once it's dealt with, the magic-wise, and it falls prone, let's let it get up and see what happens. And stand back. I think it will... I think it might take the weapon to the wall and slot it in and then just fade, maybe.
Well, that was what I was going to do, because that's what you were trying to do earlier, Emrys. It's what I was going to do with this.
Definitely put the weapon in. You're strong. You've got both of those to do. Right. Let's get one more. Xenia, borrow the lantern, if you will.
And we'll hand over the lantern after relighting it again.
He'll try to activate another one that's holding a maul this time.
Maul. Okay. As the same sequence happens, falls from the ceiling. Go ahead and make me an Arcana check.
Both of us, because we were both paying attention.
Either one of you, yes.
15.
9.
You're more familiar with this, Xenia. It is transmutation.
I would like to cast Druidcraft to make little flowers appear across its chest, like the way it spreads out, it's almost forming like a rib cage out of vines.
It's so pretty.
Okay. Let's see.
You gotta enjoy the little things, even in the middle of battle puzzles.
Xenia doesn't feel any type of malice towards these, sentient bits of armor. He regards them as guardians for Mindaran. And so he sees them as executing their duty. So unless he has to forcefully take action, he doesn't see a need to.
Yeah, I think if we just wait, they'll bring him to the wall for us, and then just dissipate. Maybe. Maybe they'll fuck us up. I don't know.
Okay. I rolled initiative for it. It's 18. So before your Druidcraft happens, let's see. Need to roll 6 here. Okay. Rendell, I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw for me. As when this individual falls, it swings its maul above its head and aims it right at you.
16.
16. Okay.
It's always poor Grendel.
She's the one who kind of antagonized them to begin with, but granted, she's about at half health right now. She's a little bruised, a little battered, but she's a little tough cookie. Well, a very big tough cookie, but
I am not a healer. Can't do anything about that.
Grendel can heal herself at some point. How many charges does she have currently? Only 3 of the 4? Or can her shield now have all of her charges again?
I think it's all 4.
All 4 again?
I
Okay.
haven't used it for anything?
No, I haven't used it. I just remember there was at one point to where like it was struggling keeping the charge for a while.
Okay, I think you
Emrys
guys
fixed that.
one. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Smash. Go, Emrys. Love you.
4, 6, 7.
What?
What you said in the chat. I just read it.
Oh yeah. Like all this is happening, and William's just
In a
face
corner.
down.
I think he's awake.
Is he?
Oh my god, he's awake.
Is he awake?
Pull him in. Buddy!
Hi, buddy.
Hello.
You muted.
How's it going?
I've been listening. I was closing my eyes because I've been busy all day today.
Yeah.
I called you twice, trying to see to wake you up.
Do you want to roll
You have
initiative?
a mystery number.
No,
Oh,
just
come
want to
on.
go to bed.
Shit.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, my bad.
I mean, you can go to bed, man. It's more comfy than your chair.
Yeah, I would.
I got
We currently have you like starfish face down in the middle of the room.
I got a little comfy. That's my bad.
No, you're good. You are totally good.
William wakes
How
up.
many
What the
hit
fuck
points
is going on?
left?
All right. That's 5. That's 24.
What's that?
Nice.
24.
24.
For initiative?
Yep. I have a
Yeah.
plus 5.
Damn.
How many hit points do you have left, Grendel?
I don't like the sound of
Why are
that.
you asking me that?
don't
I
either.
don't like.
47
Isn't this the first round? The fuck?
plus, but I also do have my orc resistance as well.
Oh, thank. Well,
The fuck is that supposed to mean?
Would that matter for a transmutation spell?
correct. I don't know.
Yeah. Is it sleep?
No,
Oh.
it's so much worse.
Is it? No! Chris, why?
Is Grundle gonna die?
What?
I rolled and I picked this. I rolled and I went to the spell number. I'm sorry. These charts are bad.
Oh, okay, Grundle's gonna die. Okay. Sharp rocks at the
Does
bottom.
it, does it matter? Sai?
I don't think so, I'll be honest.
If you're casting what I think you're casting, that is bad.
I am now horrified. William just comes back just to see Grendel get fucking yeeted from
Loses
life.
her ex, loses her life.
Oh yeah, William.
Wow.
Grendel lost the executioner's axe. It shattered.
Is William standing next to Grendel? Is William standing next to Grendel?
God damn it, William.
Is William standing next to Grendel?
Does it matter? Sai?
Well, no. Hold on. Let me.
If William is standing next to Grendel, bait and switch.
I swear to fucking God. I swear to fucking God. What is happening?
Yeah, as long as it's an attack that has to range a roll to hit attack, William can do it.
What was the damage you rolled?
What is going
Oh no, it's +4. No.
Yeah. If it's a roll to hit,
Chris, come
William
on,
is
man. That spell's way too strong for these statues to be casting, right?
Is this the spell I think it is?
What do you think it is?
I heard a plus something, and I think I know what spell it is, and I had a character die from it before.
if it's a roll to hit, William's casting or is using bait and switch.
Okay.
What's your HP again, Grendel? Like right
It's
now?
a dexterity save.
It's currently at 47,
Oh my god. Okay.
but her total HP is 95.
All right, William.
Wait, you said we could push ourselves past our limits, right?
Yes. For a cost.
Emerson is going to, as a reaction, try to cast Dispel Magic. Or not, Counterspell.
Counterspell.
Spell he doesn't have.
Okay.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'll do it at 3rd level.
Okay. William, bait and switch. You move Grendel, correct?
Yes. The protection will be casted upon her. Oh, fuck me. All right. That's a
Emerus, you know what level it is, right?
I do.
So that's what? DC 16?
16.
10 plus the levels spell, yeah.
Come on. Come on.
So is it a Constitution save first?
Yes.
Come on, Sai. Oh my god.
Okay, 19 plus crazy number.
Oh my god.
19 plus
That's
4
not it.
for 23.
Oh my god.
Okay.
That's the con save. Okay, come on. Come on. Another 19.
Holy shit. What spell did we just avoid, Chris? Is it the spell I think it is?
It's bad, yeah.
This creature fires a green ray from the end of its maul.
Fucking knew it.
You see it
7.
incoming. Your life begins to flash before your eyes. You don't know what this is, but the hairs on the end of your neck stand up as everything slows down for a moment.
7. I rolled a 7.
A 7 for what? I'm sorry?
Okay, bait and switch to increase her AC and then put me as the target.
Okay. A ray meant to disintegrate. William steps in front, moving Grendel just to the side, having his back towards this ray as it's incoming. A sacrificial move. As behind William, Helene, and the fear and the incoming doom at you, your friend protecting you, Helene just whispers, "Everything's going to be okay." As Emerus reaches into the weave and pulls the counterspell, and it begins to off towards Emerus.
I'll come for you, Helene.
Oh, shit.
As Helene disappears. I had Zenny roll
Helene rolled a 47.
Yep. Rolled a 47 on the D100, and I could not let that pass. That was Grendel's HP. So
Grendel would have been reaching out for Helene as she did so past William's shoulder, and as she disappeared, she just kind of like closes her hand and pulls away as a single tear falls down her face.
anything that you would like to do, Dia, as Helene returns?
Helene dissipates into what looks to be a mote of purple fire that sort of floats around each party member and then lingers behind William. And only he hears, "Protect her with your life, or else."
Smashed! Oh my god! I love my girl. Oh, I love her so much. Ah!
Third level spells are gone, but that was well fucking worth it.
Oh no, you don't spend a spell slot. Had it failed, you would have gained a third level spell slot.
Oh shit.
This
What
is
is that?
this is something entirely different you're messing with.
What the fuck does that mean?
Okay. That
This is not
Interesting.
what you can retain in your body magically. This is you being a conduit.
Ooh.
I'm scared.
And all
So-
of you, because of
Also
magic in
rat.
this place, could do similar.
Ooh, I am ready to experiment.
Grendel has no idea what she's doing. All she knows is to hit things.
I just heard we can do more, and now I'm excited.
Whose turn is it now?
It is Xenia's.
Druidcraft. What did it
Druidcraft.
do?
Oh, that's right.
That is transmutation, correct?
Yes, it is.
As it's making its way towards Emrys, you is it a touch spell or is it like a range?
It is a ranged spell of 30
Okay.
feet.
Perfect.
And it is instantaneous.
It moves towards Emrys, and you said plants and flowers begin to sprout through the cracks of this statue.
Through the cracks of where the glyph is, initially it's vines and flowers creeping out, but as they continue to grow, they almost take on the form of a rib cage forming around the chest of armor. And as it continues to grow closer to Emrys, it begins to look more and more restrictive.
Mm-hmm. Its steps slow down, and it kneels to the ground, not 10 feet from Emrys, as the energy and aura of it begins to descend through the floor and make its way to the door. You now have abjuration, evocation, and transmutation glyphs lighting on the door.
Oh shit!
Yeah, we've been fighting undead armor, and it's a puzzle battle.
Right, the way forward is hidden. The way of the by the way of the guardians. Find them, and the knowledge will find you.
No way. We were trying to remember what that was, and you actually wrote that down.
Yeah, I wrote that down.
Good.
I just I was a little, trailed off a little bit.
I'm gonna say, like, this is what I imagine Grendel is right now.
Oh my god, I almost died.
I was so scared. Oh my gosh. Speaking of which, is there anything else you would like to do, Xenia? Oh goodness.
God.
Hey, William. Can you make a wisdom 18 save?
I hate you right now.
What?
William is not that fucking smart.
What is
PvP?
happening?
PvP.
Friendly
No.
fire?
100% fails. That was a 4 for 5. The fuck did you just do to William?
So, when you heard those words from Helene, you felt this sort of warmth flood into what remains of your skeleton. You are now under a geas for 1 year to carry out that instruction to protect Grendel with your life, or else.
Gaius? You motherfucker, you
Gaius?
Gaius?
I
You
know
put me on-
Grendel and Helene are gay as fuck, but what's a gayus?
You do not want to know. My bard has that spell. My one bard character has
He
that fucking
has
spell.
to protect you.
Yeah.
So
It
if
is
it's
his
in a bar
sole
fight that you
mission.
can totally win, William has to go in. Instead of sitting there
Right.
drinking his ale, he's like, oh,
Granted,
come on.
William has been doing that from the start, but like now he's like
Now-
magically
Now
competitive.
you have no choice.
You can't run away now. Like, it's locked in.
Oh my
The
god.
first person she charged with that has since run away, so now she needs to make sure that no one else does that.
So, you know,
Take the blows that were meant for you.
Hey, it's not like Grendel remembers Goaty anyways.
Oh my goodness.
so-
Oh.
oh
No.
god.
Grendel, it's your turn. That was yeah.
Fucking
was a thing.
Gaius. Oh my god.
Oh god.
Leave the statue be for a moment. Let it do its thing.
Mm.
Hopefully, it will
The way
solve the
forward is
weapon for
hidden
us.
in the way of the guardians. Find them, and the knowledge will
What,
find you.
what do I need to do then?
If it, hold for an attack, I would say.
One thing Grendel will do to keep her rage going is she will just pretty much just pound against her chest and take like
Like one
a-
point of damage. Yeah.
to keep her rage going.
Okay. Just
And so you'll just kind of see her just like okay, and she then just braces herself.
It's only
Okay.
9, so
so you're holding your action for an attack from this thing.
Yeah, she will be holding her action if this thing attacks her or attacks Williams, considering that William is nearby as well.
Okay.
And also, she just saw Helene, so she's like, "Huh."
Yeah, just amped up. Let's see. This one is on initiative 18. So we still got let's see, Emrys and William. So Emrys up first, then William.
I'm going
Okay.
to hold a shock bolt for if the guardian does anything malicious or goes to attack anyone.
Okay. William.
okay. How many guardians are active right now that we can see?
Just this one. There are 2 piles on the floor.
In the reflection?
No, just piles of rubble and dust from the previous 2 that were defeated by the party. So
What's
there's
the
only
pattern?
one that's active right now.
Okay. Are they side by from the ones that have been activated? Are they side by side?
They're within like 15, 20 feet of each other.
Staggered or what's William? You know what? Burning a tactical superiority die to try and assess it. From the riddle itself. The way forward is hidden in the way of the guardians. Find them, and the knowledge will find you. So he's looking specifically how many spaces in between each guardian have been activated, and what and in what pattern does that lead. So
Okay.
he's trying to assess which one is the final guardian, and if
Okay.
in that regard, the doorway or pathway should be behind that final guardian, and we can try and bypass all of these guardians and avoid any more fucking disintegration spells. So I'm gonna.
You've seen these people in your party. They've activated them randomly.
Yeah.
So it's not there's a school of magic attached to each one, and you don't know until they are activated.
Magic activates them. Shit.
So far we've activated Abjuration Evocation, and we defeated Abjuration Evocation, and we are on Transmutation right now.
That's the third one.
Activated.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. Then I'll burn my.
Emrys is wanting to see if it will just do its thing and
Yeah.
slot the weapon itself.
Then my technical assessment will be burned, trying to identify the final school of magic.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
In that case, if that's been the pattern, then yeah, William will. Granted,
The final one will be whichever one you guys activate.
fuck, I can't even argue William rolling it because he doesn't know anything about magic. So,
Why don't you ask?
well, I'm trying to argue in the sense of William rolling either history, investigation, or fucking what's it? The third one.
Yeah, if you look at the door, Abjuration is on like the far left. Evocation is somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
And it's kind of spread out.
I guess investigation should still work. Like he can identify patterns. He doesn't necessarily need to know what the school of magic is, but he can identify the pattern and call it out to the party. So yeah, we'll still go with it. So can I roll investigation if I identify the last symbol and call it out in hopes that the party can recognize what I'm identifying?
Yeah, that's fine. You want to be over by the door then?
Yeah, William's gonna run in position to get a line of sight on the door and just call out the symbol that he spots that matches the pattern. All right, let's see. Investigation. 13 plus a D8. That's another 7. 20 plus investigation of 1, so 21.
Okay.
Barely.
You run barely over, and you see the etchings barely visible on this door that weren't present before. And you see the symbol. I need you to make an Arcana check to understand.
Oh no. That's a 14 plus a 1, 15.
It's on the tip of your tongue, but you can't quite get there.
Can I describe a symbol to the party?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, it looks kind of like this. It's got a thing, and then.
Okay. So far, we've identified evocation, transmutation. What was the third one?
Abjuration.
Abjuration. All right. So yeah, running up to the door, seeing this final symbol, has no clue what fucking magic is. So he just starts describing the symbol to the party. I don't know what this is, but this is what it looks like. Find that fucking guardian. And that's it. That'll end his turn.
Okay.
He'll end his turn back in close proximity of Grendel.
Problem is, we don't know which school the Guardians are until they come down. So, you have to just wait.
There's no bypassing. This is a test of knowledge, so we must showcase our knowledge.
I am only good at hitting things.
Whose turn is it?
It is. That was William's turn. It is the Guardians.
Uh-oh.
Of the galaxy.
It stands up from prone, looks down at you, winds up for a backhand, and it moves in. Grendel has a held action, so does Emrys.
How far away is this thing from me?
You're able to run and get an attack in for sure.
All right, hand axe.
Natural 20 for Shockbolt.
I got natural 20 for the hand axe.
How do you guys want to tag team this thing as it crumbles?
What?
Maybe as would Emrys be willing to hit Grendel's axe as she's coming in and just completely whack this guy with a fucking shock bolt?
Absolutely.
Fuck yeah.
10, 18, 22, 25 lightning damage on top of her hand axe.
So that'll be 13 slashing damage to start, and
turning that thing into Grugnir.
plus 5. And then for my D4 of fire damage is 3.
Smash.
Fuck this bitch up, Emrys. Let's go.
As this shock bolt and hand axe combo goes off. This individual, much like the others, crumble into dust and rubble. There are 2 mauls and a sword lying on the ground of this.
All right. I suggest
chamber.
before we go and bring down the next one, let's bring the weapons to their respective slots.
Okay, I got the sword. And Grendel's gonna go grab the
Xenia,
sword.
you want to help me with this mace?
Okay.
And I'm actually going to roll a strength check to lift this thing.
So
No, you know what? Since we're taking a moment, I will resummon Amaruk because he has at least a strength of 18, which is more than me. Tendrils will wrap around the weapon to help us carry it.
Smash.
William also has a strength of 18, but with that investigation, would I be able to identify the final weapon slot?
It's 4 swords and 4 maces. We've already.
Oh, okay. So it's already been figured out. Okay.
We have a sword and a mace currently.
So we have to fucking slot
Yeah,
3 more of each.
2 more.
2 more, yeah.
Or
No.
just like one sword, one
We've done
mace.
3, and there are 4 of each, so we need 5 more.
Oh, fuck nuggets!
Yeah. But now we know we're reaching directly into the weave, so as long as we can identify the school that comes down, we can take care of them one at a time, and it won't be that big a deal.
That's what we say now.
Yeah.
After we almost got disintegrated.
Let's
So how long
slot
are
the
you
weapons.
guys? How long are you guys talking about this and doing this? Would you say?
Oh, it's timed?
Slotting the weapons, and we're summoning the next one.
Yeah. I mean, William would have deferred to Emerus's experience for sure. So if he recommends that we space them out, and he's going to recommend follow that guidance. Because William doesn't have any fucking magic to go off of.
Neither does Grendel.
You
aside
do in
from
this
his
room.
skill.
Okay. So how long do you think that would take you?
Probably a minute or 2 to get all 3 in there, because Amaruk is
Okay.
carrying 1,
Perfect.
Grendel's carrying 1. Me and William can bring over the last one.
Okay. As you do and return to the obsidian floor to continue, you notice that about half of the rubble has gone away. The piles of rubble look smaller as they are slowly turning back to sand and reincorporating themselves to the floor.
Oh, shit. That doesn't sound good.
If we look to the floor, does it seem like the reflections of the statues are back where they were before? Where they once were?
If
Or are
you
they-
shine a torch or some other non-magical light there, you see that they are reconstructing themselves underneath.
Okay.
So the
Okay.
base is finished.
So,
For the next task.
do we think we can handle all 5 of them at once, or?
I don't think we have a choice at this point.
Because if it's timed, that's bad. Grendel,
Yeah.
I know you can summon light from your shield.
Yes, I can. And she will, using the once a day. Hold on, let me pull up the buckler. Because it's in the app now. So it does not take a. Okay, so it's a reaction. You can only do it once per day, so it doesn't use a charge. Okay, so it's only if I'm hit by any attack I can use it to activate, gain 10 temporary hit points, and
I think you can just cast the light cantrip from it, can't you?
no. The only thing I can do is bless, cure wounds, and lesser restoration and mass healing word.
Yeah.
I thought you could.
But the thing is that if I activate Guardian Angel after I get hit, I emulate an aura, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's not do that then. I don't want you to have to.
Actually, no. I have to use
I
2
mean-
charges, and it creates
Yeah.
a bright cone of 20 feet of dim light for a minute.
So let's continue with the lantern then, and just do one at a time. Hopefully, we can do it quickly enough to where we can get this handled.
All right.
So summoning 1.
Okay.
We can.
Same sequence. The illusory matches up with the way the stone reflection is facing, and another one is summoned as it drops from the ceiling, creating a loud crash.
Paying particular attention to the symbol.
Okay, make
Let's
an
test.
Arcana check now.
18 plus 5.
26.
Grendel has no idea what these markings mean.
This is
Buddies.
illusion.
Illusion. Cast.
And let me roll initiative for it. Okay.
Clueless buddies.
Yay!
I cast
Good
Disguise
at hitting
Stealth.
things.
Okay, let's
Wait,
see. Whose turn
so-
is it right
We
now?
do the magic shit. We do the
No.
Yeah.
I cast Phantasmal Killer.
What?
I cast Phantasmal Killer.
The fuck is that?
It's a.
It's good
See
stuff.
what initiative we're in.
Why does
Oh
that
yeah,
sound
it
like
is your turn, isn't it?
gore opera?
Yeah.
I would totally watch.
Because it's an after that one. Yeah. Okay. You have Phantasmal Killer.
My con
Interesting.
save is 16 plus 4 for 20.
Smash.
Cool.
Smash.
Let's see, 120 feet for the range. Awesome. Yeah. So let's see. What was that con save? Okay. Yeah. That is a 5. Once again,
Alright.
the aura drains as it kneels, moves through the obsidian floor and up to the door.
You guys see a
And-
bit of purple energy leave Emers's
Mhm.
hands, and the statue drops, and then it dies because it takes damage from Phantasmal Killer on its next.
On its next turn.
The internet
Okay.
says that I
It is
Certain.
William's turn.
You said the statue dies?
It will die on its next turn, correct? Or it takes damage
Uh,
on that turn.
Let me see. Tap into the nightmares of a creature at the end of each of the target's turns before the spell ends. The target must succeed a wisdom saving throw or take 4d10 psychic damage. So on the end of its turn,
End of its turn. Okay.
and it's frightened of the image.
Okay.
So its attacks are at disadvantage, correct?
Mm.
Okay.
So still an active combatant for the time being. Yeah, William will rush up. Ivara and Nadia drawn and just go to town on this motherfucker.
Okay.
Ivara and Nadia firing indiscriminately. That's pretty good. Ivara hits for a 27, and Nadia hits for, I believe, hits for a. Where's Nadia? Where did she go? There she is. 18. Does 18 hit?
Mhm.
Sweet. Awesome. Sweet possums. All right. This 48 in total. Trace, where are you? Give me that leaf. There you are. Okay. Okay. 12, 13, 14. 14 plus 14 is 28 damage
Okay.
for those 2 shots.
As you fire both of these, one bounces off the stone, the other one embeds into a crack in the statue, as it begins to crumble into larger pieces. With the what one was this? Is this a sword or a maul?
Ooh, that's a good question.
It's up to you.
What'd you guys
What he
summon?
have summoned? Yeah. What was the last slot?
We'll say
Probably
it's
a
you've
sword?
done 2 mauls and 2 swords now. So
So the last slot would be
It's on the wall somewhere, and it
Yeah,
needs to.
they're
The
all-
sword
all-
needs to
all
go
all
to the
legends.
slot.
Yep.
Who's next in the initiative after
So you
William?
have. Do you still have stuff to do that you wanted to? Because that was 2 attacks. You have a
right.
bonus action.
If I have the opportunity, if I can, because I haven't moved yet. But if this thing's pretty much defeated, then I'm stealing a sword or ball and moving to the wall.
Okay. How much can you carry?
As he goes to lift it up, I say, William, think levitate at the sword.
I got a strength of 18. So,
Oh, think. Surely you have more brain power than that.
Come on. Try and cast a spell.
I'm pretty sure I'm strong enough to carry this fucking thing. So yeah, 18. It's a +4 for athletics, or actually my.
Like
I have
how
a-
much until you're encumbered?
Well, that's a good point.
I have no idea how much until I'm.
Weight carried is 155. Let's see. Is there a way to identify how much weight I can carry before I'm encumbered?
That's a really good question.
It doesn't say the max limit on it. It says I currently carry 155. All right, let's go to the website, maybe.
So if you
Think
click
levitate.
on
Think
your
left.
inventory and then click on weight carried,
270 pounds. Yeah.
Yeah.
270 pounds
These-
I can carry.
These are
And
300
then-
pounds.
I can push, drag, or lift 540.
Is that at half speed or at full?
Push, drag, or lift is, half speed.
Yeah. So you'd be fine. You can grab it, but it would be at half speed.
I didn't mean to click animal handling. That was my bad. So yeah,
trying to
grabbing
coax
the weapon.
sword.
Yeah, hearing old Greg call out. Think of lifting. Use the force, Luke. William will channel his inner old Greg and start channeling the thought process of lift.
You ever drink
You-
Baileys from a shoe?
You haven't tasted anything for quite some time that wasn't just mud or ash. You get a sensation and like a metallic taste on your tongue and a prickling vibration throughout your body as you concentrate towards this levitation. I need a. What did we do, Emerus? We did a
Constitution save.
I need a Constitution save.
Ooh, William's good at those.
You could be the best spellcaster out of all of us right now. Oh boy.
25.
Oh,
25. Jeez. As you move your focus to this sword and you're dragging it along or shoving it, however you're moving it, it's going slow. And as you listen to his words go, yeah, fuck that. Wait a second. I might try it. The end of it begins to lift and it becomes light in your hand. You're able to move it at full speed. You are
I'm almost
You're
tempted
not
to use it.
familiar. You're not familiar with the sensation, but you are channeling the weave.
Oh shit. I'm almost tempted to try and use it as a weapon against this fucking thing. Action surge. No. Yeah. Dragging the weapon to the slot.
Okay.
really?
So we'll say
interesting, though.
that.
Would that work?
Improvised weapon, baby. You know?
500-pound stone sword.
It qualifies as an improvised weapon. It's a massive fucking piece of equipment that he never intended to use. I mean, sure, it's
Berserk
Crawl-
over here.
it's quantified as a weapon, but William's not proficient with it.
All right.
He's
So
proficient with improvisation.
what are we doing? It's if
Zenya's turn. I
yeah,
believe.
it is Zenya's turn.
Yeah, William drags it to the slot and tries to slot it.
We got the next one.
Smash.
Next one.
Next one. Let's see. All right. We've got. Go ahead and roll me an Arcana check.
That's a 16.
16. Enchantment.
John.
Oh shit!
Let's see. Enchantment. Let me check something.
Animal friendship. Animal messenger.
Yeah, these are all conjuration. All the ones I have, anyways. What is spirit guidance? It's conjuration too. My spells are conjuration. Oh, really? No, wait. I don't have any enchantment spells, is what I tell Emrys.
You
And I'm going to.
can just think of a spell.
Oh, you're right. It's not an animal, but it would be nice if we could be friends. It's a creature.
Go ahead and roll me a Constitution saving throw, and also another D20 for me for a different reason.
That's a 4 on the Constitution saving throw. And what was the difficulty?
Roll.
What
Oh
was the
yeah,
difficulty?
12.
Rolling a d12 or rolling a d20? Sorry.
The DC of that was 12.
Oh, okay.
So-
yeah, that was a
So the
There's a
spell
4.
doesn't work, and
Well, it
she
doesn't
gains
work.
a spell slot. You said?
She failed her saving throw though.
All right.
How long have you been planning this puzzle, Chris? Because this shit's complex.
Take. Oh, because I said that's counterspell though, because that's how counterspell works. The way we're using it, if the counterspell fails, and you saved
gain a
on
spell
your
slot.
Constitution save, so you saving means that you can keep it if it doesn't
Right.
go off. Xenia failed, so they'll be taking 11 points of force damage as they begin to think of this spell. They gain the knowledge of verbal semantic components of it. Think, okay, I understand now. And it backfires on them. So that was your action. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
bonus action. Let me see. Can Amaruk do anything? He is not magical, but that's fine. I will move again using my movement of 35 feet to move away towards the wall.
Okay.
Actually, let me check something. No, never mind. It's trying to. Oh, wait. Has anyone cast Silvery Barbs before? I'm trying to think.
Goaty
If
has
anyone
Jody used to.
Go has,
all
in which
the
case,
freaking time.
Oh, I
let me
missed
know if
that.
this doesn't work, Chris. But because Xenia is very unhappy with how that turned out after his attempt, his mind goes to what Bodhi used to do when he would Silvery Barbs whenever something didn't go his way. And because Silvery Barbs is a reaction, can he attempt to think that into existence?
Go
As a
ahead.
reaction.
Yeah.
A reaction has to be done not on your turn, or does it? Can it be done on your turn? You can use your reaction to hold an action on your turn.
But William can use on his.
I don't remember
Can
the
use
rule
bait
on
and
that.
switch on his turn, right?
Yes.
I mean,
Yes,
shield
You're right.
is used. No, it's used on somebody else's turn.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Let's try another con save. We've got a whole +1. Why
You're
not?
muted.
That's a 20.
The way reaction is dictated is it doesn't have to be on your turn. It just it consumes your reaction in the action
That
economy.
round.
You can
Right.
use.
20.
Oh yeah. 20.
20 Constitution save.
Okay.
Smash.
Dirty 20.
Let's
So
see.
smash.
Sorry, I'm heating up ribs and sweet potatoes right now, and
You mean the
Oh,
sweet potatoes
smells
that
good.
wrecked your freaking? But I totally thought you just peeled and put down the
He's gonna
fucking
have his
garbage
vengeance.
disposal.
All right.
it's been a whole
Yeah.
ordeal,
So Silvery Barbs goes off.
which is why I'm tired as fuck.
Whatever
Enchantment spell.
whatever role it has to do on its turn is going to be replaced with that Silvery Barbs.
Smash. Okay.
Does that trigger the magic thing?
It does. It triggers that. The
Xenia.
enchanting light on the door.
William's protege learning to think on the fly. I like it.
He's
And,
thought on the fly before. Like, this is not new.
Well, this is thinking past battle experiences and using that knowledge.
Oh, what was that D20 roll for me, Xenia? Just a straight D20.
Oh, D20.
Ooh, you're not supposed to be in here.
It's a 9.
To 9?
Mm.
Okay. Let's see. Where is
You're not
that?
supposed to be in here, Tater.
Tater Tot, let's go.
Tater! Hey! Hi, Tater!
No, no.
We love
Okay.
you!
Another one is summoned on the tail end of that one. That one is prone, and another one is here.
We've been using Owlbear this whole time? That's right.
No, I
No?
don't have it. I just couldn't get a map in time, and it was not really working on my.
Oh, sorry. I thought with the messages that you sent, I was like, oh shit. I've been
Looking at the
sitting up.
symbol in its chest. 12 plus
roll me an Arcana.
5, 17.
17. This one is Conjuration.
Oh,
Smash.
there's been something I've been wanting to try.
That's
And
terrifying.
14. 14. Okay. Conjuration. And this one is Enchantment. Okay. It is Grendel's turn. We have one that has been dispelled and another that is just dropped in.
Come on, Grendel. Conjuration.
What is conjuration? Grendel knows nothing about magic.
Teleportation or summoning shit?
Brendel wouldn't know any of that.
She wouldn't know any of
wouldn't.
that. Like she watches like Xenia summon like her beasts and stuff, or his beasts and stuff.
Think on that. Think on that. Yeah, do it.
But you wouldn't even know that
She
is
w-
conjuration. So
Yeah.
it's not like Emrys calls out conjuration.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, that is true. I'm gonna go get my ribs right now. I'll be right back.
The only thing that like
How crazy we could get with these spells.
so are they really like attacking these things, or are they just doing like magic shit to these things? Like the party.
So far, you've seen your party do something magic, and then either William or you come in and smash it, or Xenia do a magic thing, and then or Emrys do a magic thing, and then Xenia shoot it with arrows. So there's kind of been a sequence of something magic, physical attack,
Okay.
something magic.
So one of these
Physical.
things is prone, correct?
One of them is.
All right. Considering that there is one that is prone, Grendel just again kind of works herself up a bit, and I don't know how this would work exactly, but kind of remembering the power that she felt from Emrys as the lightning bolt struck her battle axe. Could that possibly like be something to conjure through, but with flame, with what she has currently, since she is on fire?
Yeah. Let's see. Conjuration. Okay. Got it pulled up.
Summon a fire method.
Oh God!
It was
The
that babe.
Azilians. She just picks it up and throws it at it.
Go ahead and roll me a Constitution saving throw, please, as you focus on this thing.
What is Grendel's Constitution? I actually think she has a +7 in Constitution. Look at you, Grendel. That's a 10 + 7 for a 17.
Okay.
That'll do it.
That's a dexterity saving throw. Awful. I need you to roll me 3d10 lightning damage, or 3d10 fire damage. We'll change. We'll flavor it to fire.
3d10. All right. Ichi. Where's my other D?
We're doing call lightning.
Knee. And what's my other one? Sun.
3, you said?
Yep, 3d10.
Dice ASMR. Feel like we haven't had that since Matt. All right, we got a 5, an 8, and an 8.
5 and 8 and 8. Perfect. You begin to think about, how did that work? I think it was something like this. And you begin to concentrate hard, and words begin to come out of your mouth as your arms almost move on their own, as this ring begins to appear at the top of the chamber and begin to spin into this big tornado as it just surrounds this thing, just making contact as it swirls. Emrys, you making that
Wisdom save, yeah.
Mhm.
Look at what I did, you guys!
As the
Seeing his son use fire hit itself, now seeing Grendel summon a fucking tornado of fire from the ceiling, he's like, okay, I'm gonna have to deal with a lot of this. Oh god. And he powers through it, but
Emrys, look what I did! Look what I did! She's waving her axe. Has she even gotten the chance to hit this thing yet?
So you've hit it with this spell, and as the flame swirls and clears, it is dispelled. The conjuration glyph alight on the door, and it is prone. So now you have 2 of them that are prone. Anything for a bonus action or movement?
Well, do I still? Because I have my first
Next one.
action. I get my second action, correct?
This one.
So with spells, you get 1 spell. Yeah,
Okay.
because the
Bonus.
whole spell is an action.
All right. Bonus action. She's gonna just take her hand axe and slash it. At,
Okay.
The closest motherfucker that there is.
Okay.
I'm going to give my advantage from Silvery Barbs to Grendel.
Oh, okay. Well, that first one was a 17. Second one was an 18 plus 11.
Okay.
And that will be a d6. So that'll be 6 points plus 7 plus 3 fire damage.
Not William over here with a Ren Fair piece of meat.
Eating like a king.
You slash at this one, and the enchantment one crumbles as the conjuration one stands there, gets up, attempts to reach out. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Some
And-
crazy spell.
Yeah. Let's see. Attempts to cast a spell, and nothing happens. So it grabs its maul and is going to swing. Let's see.
Would also like to take a moment to thank Halfling Wizard Prod for bringing in a raid with 10 viewers. So we want to say thank you, Halfling. Much appreciated, and
Welcome,
we hope you are
guys.
enjoying the chaos.
Yeah, we're about to roll some dice on Sir William over here. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no, that sounded like a lot of dice, Chris.
Could be lots of little dice.
What's the school of magic for this one?
Conjuration. Or no, yeah, conjuration.
Oh, I thought Grendel summoned like a fire tornado or something.
Let's see. It's basically call lightning, which means that she can use it next round as well.
Okay.
Oh, I thought that was what was being used on me.
No, as long as you maintain concentration. So you have to make con saves if you get hit. But
Yeah, no.
Vortex
I made
warp William.
I put it in the wrong chat, but 23 is his dexterity save. For
okay.
the viewers, I made barbecue ribs with Cajun seasoning. Cooked it myself. It's wonderful and tasty. Magically delicious, like Lucky Charms.
So you take 15 points of force damage as it comes at you. It's maul.
That's half? That was half? 15? Oh my god. I'm so
Listen.
happy I saved.
The first one we did was rough. Like if they hadn't figured out what sequence to go in here for this, like this could have been a TPK.
You mean the first round of combat that I dosed off on for a second?
Okay, so that is its turn. That would be Emerus, correct?
Mm. Emerus is going to summon a lightning elemental.
Okay.
Or a air elemental, I suppose.
Smash.
11 plus 4, 15.
Oh, is this a spell you don't have or a slot
This
for
is- I don't have a spell slot for it yet. Nope.
it?
It's
Okay.
4th level.
Gotcha. You said 15?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm. So you will take 14 points of force damage.
14.
Ow.
Okay.
Reaching
Okay.
beyond what your physical person can take is risky, but when it goes off, it pays off like counterspell.
This is very much reminiscent of stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself.
Pretty much.
Anything else?
I'm gonna say that force damage kind of like blew him back, and he's just on the ground right now. And he uses half of movement to get up.
Okay.
Oh.
William, you are up. You have a a stone golem in front of you that has just wrecked your day with that, and it is your turn.
Ouchie.
It is
I had slotted the sword though, or the maul, right? Whichever one.
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, my name's Paul. I'm here to fuck your girl. And I'm gonna wreck his world. Ivara and Nadia will come out to play. Where are you at? Where's my D20? Oh, she's over here. All right, ladies. Fuck this dude's world up. Probably the lowest I've ever rolled with these two ladies. 17 and 16 to hit. They both hit?
okay.
Fucking sweet. All right. Hi. My name is William. This is welcome to Jackass. Down.
You
All right.
Roberto.
That's 12, 14. I'm gonna roll the lowest one. That's a 6. 14 plus 6 is 20 plus his modifier of 14. 34 on just his regular action. How's this thing looking? I can't believe I just did 34 damage in just one action turn.
How many shots? 2?
That's just 2 shots so far. How's he looking?
Same as before. One makes contact and buries itself. The head begins to crack and splinter, and your second shot goes a little bit lower, perhaps in the knee or in the chest, and it begins to crumble. And yes,
Okay.
what?
Does it begin to let go of the weapon it's carrying?
Yeah, so it turns to rubble and dust, and the weapon kind of clanks along the floor.
Okay. I'll take my object interaction and then just start dragging it towards while thinking of the levitate thing, because what's it called? Manifesting. He's manifesting.
Another concentration or Constitution save, please.
Oh, this is gonna hurt me, isn't it? If I fail it, it's gonna hurt if I fail it.
Manifesting. Ivara would be proud.
That's 11. I definitely failed. That's gonna hurt.
Just levitate. Yeah. All right.
Owie. Here it comes.
So 17 points of force damage as you
Owie!
You don't understand.
William gives Emerus a very upset stare, like, why would you tell me to do this? This sucks. I hate it.
All right. There are no goals on the table. We only have 2 more left.
Next one.
Let's go, baby.
Next one.
Emrys is still too distracted from taking damage last round to pay attention,
Huh.
so it's all on Xenia.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Smash.
As you summon this one, go ahead and make me an Arcana check.
It is a 17.
What is even
17.
left?
This
Divination and illusion.
Divination and
this one is necromancy.
Oh. That's not good.
As it descends, rolling smoke begins to come off of this statue.
Smash.
Finger of
Nice.
method.
I cast Spirit Guardians around me, and it's going to be the Fiendish one, I believe, which does the necrotic damage. If I'm able, but can I choose? I'm gonna manifest. You know, I'm gonna just
I
like
think you can choose
manifest.
which type you can do, radiant or
Radiant or
or
necrotic.
I
But
think-
is that a necromancy spell?
that is a
I think that's a conjuration
It's a-
spell.
It's a cleric spell. Cleric spell.
it is a conjuration spell. I
A
believe.
conjuration spell, but it does necrotic damage. That's so confusing. In that case,
I know.
Sorry, retcon that I misread. Sorry. I have a necrotic tome. Like in my inventory, I still have a necrotic tome. So excuse me while I look at necrotic spells that Xenia would have seen.
Yeah, necrotic.
He's going to do the very basic, very basic, chill touch.
Smack.
It's
Very nice.
cold in
For
here.
a 14.
Some Xenia in the atmosphere.
Okay.
I don't think he's comfortable around like necromancy, like casting it himself. I don't think he's very comfortable with that at all. So he's just like
It's the ick.
Yeah, it gives him the ick. It's not right to him.
Necromancy is
How would
not
you-
an evil spell school.
It's
It's
not,
just
but
people
it's
use it for
strange.
bad things.
It's not, but it's strange to Xenia.
Sometimes
Okay.
people just want to raise a family.
For sure.
Chill
So
touch.
this
Yeah.
creature
Raise a
has
family?
been-
Yeah. As long as they're buried next to each other.
Girl came home with
D20
all these hickeys. Her mom was disappointed she's dating a necromancer.
So that
Alright.
I have to
fucking
do
love.
so this, but yeah.
This one is dispelled.
Hmm.
Bye.
Smash.
Chill
Bye.
touch does damage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is it enough damage to?
Um,
So the damage would be directed at the aura.
Right. Okay. Cool.
a D10, it's going to be a 7
Perfect.
for damage, if it's going to do damage. Okay, goodbye. That's me.
Bye,
I've
have
done my
fun.
bit.
Are you leaving, Dia?
I said I have to go to the shops. It's closing in an hour. I'm gonna go pick up my Steam Deck.
Okay.
No.
Hi. If
Hi.
we don't get to, if you guys don't manage to just spell the divination one, I will cast Detect Good and Evil, which is a slot I do have.
Okay, perfect.
We'll be here.
All right.
And there
This
were
one
three.
is dispelled and prone. It is Grendel's turn.
Grendel is going to. Would Grendel be aware that she's able to do this again, or is there like a little like magic tingle, or like
It worked once.
if it is it still like up and above in the air?
Yeah. The ring that it came from is still there.
Grendel is gonna like raise her axe and just be like, whoosh, and try and just cast it again. Is that like a saving throw or?
No, you're concentrating on it. So this is a concentration spell. So once
Okay.
it gets off, then it will be you holding concentration. Now, if you had to re-concentrate on it because you lost concentration on the spell, then you would have a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Yeah. Lots-
Smash.
So would that be a saving throw for them, or is that a roll to hit?
that is a dexterity saving throw for them.
Okay.
So that is
Grendel just raises the axe and she's like, I call it in the power, whoosh.
that is an 8, so they fail. Let's see, what is that? I think it's another
3d10.
3d10. Yes.
Oh my god, my food is so fucking good.
How about share
I
some?
had grilled buffalo wings for dinner tonight and I fucking devoured that shit.
Mm.
Homemade.
All right,
Homemade
I got
right
a
here.
10, I got a 4, and I got a 5.
Perfect. As this comes down again and envelops this guardian, as it dissipates and returns to the floating ring above, there is nothing but rubble and the weapon.
Emrys, look, I did it again! Yee! I can't believe I did it again. Okay. Is there any other enemies?
Every 6 seconds.
Grendel's just laughing like, ha ha ha! It's just fire is raining down. Flames. Her hair is a flame. Oh. Is there any other enemies currently present?
There are not.
Do we have to summon another one?
There is one left.
Shit.
As you look
So-
around, the very first one, the abjuration is almost completely dissolved into the
Interesting
obsidian
point of order.
Mhm.
Seeing Grendel enjoying smashing this creature with fire, pushes Emrys over the edge, and he's catatonic.
Oh
Oh,
no! Oh no! I'm sorry.
No, no, because we don't know the last school of magic that we have to fucking summon. You go catatonic, William slapping the fuck out of you to wake you up.
it is. Oh, it was. Their
So
turn
like
now.
bonus action, like would be how like would you be summoning it like we have normally?
You could summon it for your bonus action, and then it would be Emrys's turn, but he is catatonic.
Okay.
Oh man.
I will summon it for my bonus action. And then just kind of look to see Emrys just completely just like, Emrys, what's wrong? And that will be the end of my turn.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
This one drops once again. This repetition of process that you guys have been through. It stands its full 15-foot height. And this is the only one that has spoken to you.
Oh. Okay.
What's
You
it
have-
saying?
You have done well to make it thus far. Knowledge has been placed before you, and you have taken it. Now, one final challenge for you. I stand at the precipice of all things. I see all. I know all. So what therefore?
Let's see. Oh, I know.
Is the most powerful magic. What therefore is the most powerful magic?
Say it. If that's what you think.
I know all. I see.
I know all, I see all, I stand at the precipice of all things. What therefore is the most powerful magic?
I stand. What school is magic of revivification?
That would be necromancy. I believe.
All I can think of is Arthur Eggfort. Friendship? No! Chronomancy!
I told you on the first day! Chronomancy!
Oh shit! Yeah, Grendel and William are fucked right now until fucking Emma snaps the fuck out of it.
Okay.
Yeah, William's just.
It's going to swing.
Oh,
Make a dexterity saving throw. William.
In this moment, William calls out to Grendel, "Get him the fuck back up now!" And just keeps this individual preoccupied for the time being. That's a 6 plus his dexterity of 7, 13.
13. Okay. $22 points. As it comes down with its weapon, and you hear, answer!
Owie. Yeah,
And
that.
it's going to turn to Grendel. Go ahead and make me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. This is 17.
How much was that? Sorry?
Flat 17.
The bait and switch. I'll take it.
God damn it. God fucking damn it, William!
This isn't a targeted. Does that matter?
She has to be.
I think that matters.
I mean,
Because it's a creature that's targeted.
technically, but I'm willing to sacrifice a save just to take it.
Oh, you are compelled.
Oh my god, this is so
Okay.
good!
So I need you to make the
yeah.
dexterity saving then.
All right. This isn't going to go well for William right now. Oh, no. Shit. There's this D20. Okay. That's a nat 1.
Okay.
Which makes sense. That's a nat 1. William was about to die.
Oh my god.
26,
Again. William's about to
26
die
points
again.
of force damage.
This
As
is
it
good.
smashes you out of the way, gets close to Grendel. No mouth or anything behind this helmet, but glowing eyes.
Yeah.
Time?
Do you believe that? Truly.
Well, there is one thing that nobody can fight against, and no matter how much magic you have, really, and I've always thought that would be time. It always comes for all of us. It catches us up to all of us eventually. Isn't that what Mindarin always would mean?
So it is chronomancy.
I don't know much about whoosh magic, sir. I'm sorry.
Let's see. I thought I saw it here.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah. It's going to cast Detect Thoughts.
What?
You cast a spell as your action. You focus your mind on any creature. You can see within 30 feet. If the creature you choose has intelligence of 3 or lower, it doesn't speak any language. The creature is unaffected.
It casts it on
let's
Grendel.
see. Cast it on Grendel. What's your intelligence?
Echo.
No, you just hear elevator music. Her intelligence is an 11.
11. Okay, it's 3 or lower. You initially learn the surface thoughts of the creature, what is most on its mind at the moment. So that's what I need from you, Grendel.
Oh,
The surface thoughts of yourself and what's most on your mind.
What does she believe? Yeah.
Her most surface thoughts at this moment is not only just time, but like feeling like she's running out of time, but like she's running out of time to get to Helene before she ends up losing herself. And the more time that passes, the more she feels like she's losing herself, and the more she feels like she's losing her Helene.
As it reads those initial thoughts, that is truly what you believe.
well,
And
I
you are
don't like the
correct.
people. What?
You are running out of magic. You are running out of time. And it stands to its full height, walks over to the last slot, and crumbles.
No.
The
You don't
divination,
need me. I'm just gonna sleep here for.
I
the
did it?
divination, the divination magic flows to the door. The last
Divination.
lights, and all of the weapons begin to glow with their respective glyphs: abjuration, evocation, transmutation, illusion, enchantment, conjuration, necromancy, and last divination. As these beams of solid light converge on the middle, I would say this wakes you up out of your catatonic state. This surge of magic and this bright light, Emrys. as the light dissipates, floating in the middle of this space, this entryway, is a small circular amulet-looking thing. This metal surrounding a dark tinted glass. It has 3 prongs on the metal part and an inscription around the outside of the metal. As it just sits and floats there, the doors begin to shift and move as the serpentine dragon begins to move around and unlock. The doors fly open, and a solid wall of another mist lies ahead. And that's where we're going to end our session.
Mm.
Whew.
Mm. For visual reference, William would have been, during that final question, William would have been crumpled at Grendel's feet, trying to claw his way up to try and protect her.
Mm.
In that final encounter. He gave his all, and it was damn near out there.
I will say, if
Look at
William
the
is at her
big
feet right now, she
vein
would
on you.
immediately pick him up and like probably pat him on the back. She will use 2 of her charges of her shield to cast. How is Emrys looking actually?
Fine.
He's looking fine.
William's at 5 HP right now.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, no, she is going
That guardian fucked me up.
She is going to cast fuck it, she's gonna cast Mass Healing Word because Grendel needs some healing too. So Mass Healing Word on 3rd level. That'll be 3d4.
William doesn't gain healing from spells, right?
What?
Mm.
His undead nature doesn't allow him to regain
Well-
hit points through a spell.
Only potions heal him.
Is that for real? Because that's not
Yep.
how the rules work.
No, undead are not affected by
Healing spells don't
healing word.
affect constructs, but undead
And-
can be healed.
What about Cure Wounds?
Let me see.
I mean, 2014 says
We'll
they
figure
can-
this out off stream. You guys have
Yeah.
a great night, and
Yeah.
we'll take care of the rules behind the scenes. Come
Mhm.
back, not next Thursday because that's Thanksgiving, but the following one, the first week of December. We'll see you then.
No
Yeah,
D&D next
yeah.
week, guys.
Oh my
We're-
gosh.
We
love you.
apologize.
Try.
We love you, and we'll see you next the following week. Tune in next in 2 weeks for 2B Dice Adventures. We'll see you guys around. Sorry for falling asleep for a moment. I was tired because I worked on my garbage.